What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Yeah, this is a very special episode. This is our first episode for the Steam and PC community. So I'm very stoked. I love bringing FGC Africa to everyone, and that's exactly what we're trying to do here. And you know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Obviously, there's been loads of streams going on with the Steam guys, and they've been doing loads of things. But a couple of people had asked for it, and some people wanted it done, saying, "Look, when are we going to put FGC Africa and start involving the Steam guys?" And here we are. You're on your what's the word? Your prayers have been answered.
Your prayers have been answered. Yeah, sorry guys, I just realized, dude, that I was on mute on OBS that whole time. So my lovely intro was completely lost. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're here now. It's the Steam edition of Kombat Africa. We were just saying what a special sort of thing it is. And let's have a quick look at the bracket before we jump straight into these matches, dude.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Sheldon, or the Sheldzable, my bad, no government names here. I don't know how familiar you are with all these players, but if you want to take them through what sort of action we're going to see tonight, who some of these guys are, please.
100%,
Please.
definitely. So, if you are coming in fresh hot into the Steam community, guys, we have got a bunch of players you may not have heard of before. One of my teammates is probably the number one seed today. It looks like it from the random number generator has put him straight in that first match. We got Stabs versus Paddy the Polar Bear, two I'd say heavyweights in the community at the moment. Straight after that, we got Jim Chori versus Food Stamp. I mean, I think Steam's just got absolutely killer names all around.
Dude,
Then we got after that we got Lord Deathstroke, who's gone by many names but has now changed. Some people call him Lord Ngoni. Some people call him what is his other name they had before Deathstroke?
Ngoni 615.
615. There we go. 615
Yeah.
versus Rival. Mr. Jivs currently signed in to Smash as Mr. Jivs, but now goes by J Mysterio.
The artist formerly known as Mr. Jivs. Sure. Plays Rain as well, so very appropriate.
Going off against Oreo Milkshake. Now, if you haven't heard an epic fighting game tag, then this is the one.
Oreo Milkshake, dude. I don't know much about Oreo Milkshake. I don't think I've ever played him. I may have come across him in Kombat League. I don't know. So I don't know what he's going to bring to the table. I'm very, very interested to see what happens there.
Yeah, Martin Swanepoel in chat saying Lord Mop City. We've obviously got to get our names working here.
He's got old Lord Deathstroke has got a disciple in Mart Flyer. That's Mart Flyer, by the way. Mr. Martin Swanepoel. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get into our first match of the evening, which will be FTS Stabs going up against Paddy the Polar Bear. Now, FTS Stabs has got a few characters that he can bring to the table. He's got a very strong Shang, he's got a very strong Kang, and I've heard a vicious rumor that he's rocking a Shao Kahn at the moment as well. So
that rumor is true.
It's true. It's true. All right, well, peeps must stay away from my character, dude. I kid. You can say whatever characters you want.
But you don't have a lot.
Let me get some music going here, guys. Just before we continue, can you hear me now? I was stupid and I muted myself, but let me know if you guys can hear me now, and if the music is loud enough or not loud enough or any of the above. Okay, we've got a Stabs in the Koth, guys. Can you? Oh, I heard myself echo there. Paddy the Polar Bear is now in the Koth. Guys, all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a match.
We do indeed. Just a quick note there, Blion-o. I was listening back to the stream there. That's where you were hearing it.
Yeah.
Your audio is a little soft.
It's soft.
We do indeed.
Nobody's ever said that.
I'm a little high. Just a quick note there, Blion-o. I was listening back to the stream there. That's where you were hearing it. Your audio is a little soft. I'm a little high. To turn me down a bit.
I'm not even sure I know how to turn you down, dude.
You can turn me down on Discord.
On
You select my name and then on Discord is.
On Discord is. Me. Sheldzable. User volume.
Alright, guys. Here we're on our first match. Stabs going straight into the Luhan Quan. And Paddy the Buildup going for his signature jacks. If you guys haven't seen or known Paddy, he's a character loyalist. He always seems to be playing jacks when he can. All the times I've played him, it's always been jacks. And he is obviously keeping Stabs well busy with them stagger strings. But doesn't fall for the parry. And he's going to eat a crushing blow now. 100%. 30%, thank you for coming. Good option select there to catch him if he was dashing back. Stab's got a bit of an uphill climb here with Luhan.
Luhan.
Right, yeah. Luhan?
Luhan. Alright guys, let me know if those mic levels are okay now. I've done some adjustments on the back end here. Alright guys, Paddy the Polar Bear and FTS Stabs. Paddy the Polar Bear closing out round 1.
Sounds much better there, Blion-o.
Okay, excellent. Alright, great stuff. Okay, jacks, guys, what a pain in the ass. Liu Kang, no slouch himself. Paddy the Polar Bear getting that command grab. Oh, he goes for the crushing blow. A good option in round 2 that it gets a tidy 370 damage for that quad grab crushing blow. But now...
Stabs is keeping this pressure up in the corner there for sure. And he steals that second round.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Paddy the Polar Bear is going to be pretty bummed about that, having spent the KB, a 2-bar KB there, one that I know that he loves. And Stabs just doing all the work in this corner here. Awesome stuff.
Goes for the parry, but unfortunately doesn't pay off with that clever roll there coming from Paddy. Ooh, still pressing buttons again.
And restanding him, and then going into the forward 3. Oh! I don't know if Stabs is aware, but he can neutral duck the second hit of that whipped special move and get a full combo punish or down to crushing blow, but he gets the forward 4 crushing blow.
Crushing blow is on. He's sitting in good area here, but you know that bloody 10-frame Jack's fatal blow can come out of nowhere.
That is true.
He's
I'm
watching
not even
for
sure
it.
Paddy is, if it's even on his mind at this point.
Well, he's watching for it because he knows he can get punished for it. Oh, great flawless block at the end there from FTS Stabs.
Dude,
just
I guarantee you Stabs did that on purpose. That was not luck.
I tell you what, I play Stabs quite often on a Sunday. We call it our own little version of Red Hot Sundays. I don't know if people know Red Hot Sundays. It was a stream that Pig of the Hut used to do. And it's, I guess, our own variant of it. And we just have a quick hour session on a Sunday. And
Nice.
I've only ever been flawless blocked 300 times in a row by one person. And that's
the
Stabs. Yeah,
Well,
it's because he knows me very, very well.
Well, he goes up 1-0 in this first to 2. Guys, a first to 2 double elimination. Should Paddy lose this one, he will go to the losers bracket. Not out of the competition by any stretch of the imagination. He's not the type of player that I would underestimate. So, yeah, this one far from over.
100% far from over.
Yep.
Definitely excited to see how Paddy brings it back in the second round. Obviously sticking with the Jack's pick. He's got them grabs. He's got that ripped string. It was definitely a great match. We went back and forth, and then that absolute pressure from Stabs in the corner, I think, sealed it for him. So it'll be interesting to see how they go at it now in the second match.
Crushing blow to
Stabs
start off
coming in.
with. I think Stabs coming into this aggressive.
Very aggressive. I think he had a good run there, but unfortunate wake up. He's going to eat all this damage now.
Oh, those heated arms are going to be a problem now. Oh, he gets the crushing blow. Paddy the Polar Bear just a little bit too enthusiastic on the buttons here.
Oh, good neutral duck there. Looks like Stabs is waiting his turn. Keeping him away. think button input there.
Trying
I
to
think you're
anticipate something.
trying to anticipate maybe the forward dash from Jax. Keeps himself plus.
I see Stabs finishing that forward 4 string quite often. Paddy the Polar Bear not interrupting it, so Stabs is going to keep going for those plus frames if they are being handed to him by Paddy the Polar Bear.
Oh, definitely. And then you can see just Stabs feeling very comfortable at full screen there. Paddy obviously fully committed to blocking them, but unfortunately he shouldn't have. And he could have neutral ducked them and maybe had a chance to zone back himself and secure that round. We can see Para Sarama in the chat, another FTS brother, supporting his teammate.
For the Shaolin, guys, that's what that stands for, in case you didn't know. I only found that out months after knowing Shaolin. What the hell is FTS? Oh, it's for the Shaolin. That's what it is.
For the Shaolin, we had an exclusive rule to only play those characters back in MKX and MK9. But times are of the change.
Stab's doing an excellent job at working this Liu Kang pressure here, just staggering. Finishes the forward 4 string, gets some zoning going now. Oh! Oh, there it is! Come back,
There's
Jax.
that 10. Told you, come back, Jax. He's going to have full heated arms now. Now he needs to watch for a grab, a stagger, any one of these options, and this could be Paddy's round.
Oh, Paddy the Polar Bear, I think, waited a little bit too long there. No, he's got the corner pressure going here. Oh, lovely work there by Stabs. Very, very good composure by Stabs there. And guys, match 1 of the evening goes to FTS Stabs.
That's it, with a clean 2-0 over Paddy the Polar Bear.
A clean 2-zip over Paddy the Polar Bear. Congratulations, Mr. Stabs. Well played, Paddy the Polar Bear. Tell me a couple of things that you noticed there, Mr. Sheldzable. Your match analysis.
Match analysis. Yeah, GG's to both players. I think, it could have gone both ways. Both these guys sitting at full screen hoping for, different options. Maybe a bit of neutral ducking could have been played a little stronger there from Paddy to avoid those projectiles. Because at end game, both of them were very close and hoping that they wouldn't get those final little hits and secure each round. But those choices made from Stabs to secure those final little end pieces was what made all of the difference, because we saw the health bars get really close at the end of each round, and Stabs just clutching it out with a couple of flawless blocks and maybe putting Paddy a little bit off of his block.
Yeah, I think Stabs showing great composure there. Paddy the Polar Bear, I think maybe a little bit trigger happy on the buttons there. Wasn't really waiting his turn, didn't really take his turn when he needed to, and just allowed that Liu Kang pressure to get the best of him. I think had Paddy shown a little bit more patience in that game, I think it could have gone the other way. But Stabs is the one who ended up showing the composure to clutch that out. Congratulations to him. Dude, who is up next?
We've got Jim Chori versus the one and only Food Stamp.
Jim Chori.
To invite those there, Blion-o.
I will. If you see me looking up, it's because my game is up there, dude. So I'm sorry if you're looking at my nostrils. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go to the holding screen and you guys can look at that instead of at my nose. Okay, sorry. You said Jim Chori and?
Jim Chori and the one and only Food Stamp.
Food Stamp. Okay, cool. So Jim Chori obviously going to be rocking a Jax. And Food Stamp, a couple of characters under his belt. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Kitana.
Katana main.
At Jim Bob and at Food Stamp. Oh no, what's Food Stamp called in the WhatsApp group? Okay, we've got a Jim in the Koth.
Jim Chori quickly to get in there.
Stamp.
If you guys haven't yet, we are on all the socials. So before we go into this next match, I will post some links in the chat to spread our love of all the places you can get here. We're on Discord, we're on YouTube, we are going to be on Twitch as well. We're still figuring that out, but at the main time, YouTube is our most accessible. Subscribe, like, join all the communities if you haven't yet. DM myself, Blion-o. Oh, I sent the wrong one there.
Guys, we have
What?
got a match in the meantime while Sheldzable tries to sort his life out.
Here is our Discord link.
Jim
There we
Bob,
go.
Jim Chori going up against the Food Stamp, who chose his name because it sounded cool.
Right, we've got Sanazuki backing Jim Bob in the.
So you've got
We've got
to
Izzy
write.
Stains coming in to back Food Stamp.
You've got to write Food Stamp's name a very particular way.
Yes, I have seen that.
It's rather annoying, I won't lie. Food Stamp. There you go. All right, cool. Okay, guys, we've got a Jax versus a Katana. Called it.
Says Katana. Jim Chori, another Jax player, prominent Jax player I've seen in the PC community. Food Stamp, haven't seen him played before. Can you tell me a little bit more about him, Blion-o?
Has got a dangerous Katana, plays a few other characters as well, but I think that most comfortable with Katana. I doubt we'll see him switch characters during this tournament. Shows a lot of potential, but is up against a veteran in old Jim Chori, who is no stranger to stream, so Food Stamp has appeared on stream a few times, so, but I mean, you know, nerves are nerves. Jim Bob showing good composure here. Oh, he spends the crushing blow just to finish out the round. First round in the bag for Jim Chori. Food Stamp was making inroads there. Starts getting his own going. Oh, Jim Bob misses that.
Knowledge they're coming in from Food Stamp, knowing not to overcommit with Jax there. But getting caught with overcommitting to that string, and Jim Chori just taking a full-on whip punish on him. Heated arms are ready to go. Goes for the overhead.
Yeah, it's got to be punished better than that.
Doesn't
Heated arms, and there's another one of Jax's 54 crushing blows.
way too many. Still needs to change from comeback Jax. Looks like Food Stamp not committing to his strings there. Could have got a good
Oh,
punish.
goodness me! Is this the Salt series? What is happening here?
Sorry, does Katana even have legs? Hey! Removed straight away. Brutal.
Damn.
Absolutely brutal. That is a sick brutality.
Damn.
Look how to make the
okay,
rules.
it's
but,
not the Salt series, but you earn
Yeah,
a 10
you
for
get
a
10s.
brutal. You earn a
You
10.
get tens.
You get 10s for brutals. Jim Chori sending a statement here. Wow. Speaking of the Salt series, guys, this is a bit of a history week for FGC Africa. Not only are we streaming our first PC Kombat Africa, but Charlie Wolf Gaming is hosting our first money match between two guys who are actually in tonight's tournament. So tonight's tournament could give us some answers, could give us some premonitions, a taste of things to come, as they say in the Mortal Kombat community. Mr. Jivs going up against Lord Deathstroke, aka Gorny615, for over 1,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen. Winner takes all. But we've got Jim Chori versus Food Stamp at the moment. Oh, there's another one of those 54 crushing blows.
People starting. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. That is going to be a very, very exciting match, and we're going to see. We might even see them run into each other tonight.
We might, and I'm really kind of hoping that it happens, because if they do run into each other tonight, whoever wins is going into Thursday with quite a bit of momentum, so it's going to be interesting. Oh wow, MK leading things there. Jack is facing the wrong direction.
Yeah. Come on, Jax, keep your eyes up, pal.
Eye on the ball, eh?
Oh, this is going to be a crashing. No,
There it is.
there it is.
Oh, Jim Chori
Had to come out
just abusing all of these strengths of Jax's. Stagger City, crushing blows, pressure.
Opportunity for crushing blow there from Food Stamp, but unfortunately just missed the breakaway, because as you know, Katana, when she does do the bump, you get a solid crushing blow for it.
Oh, there's a crushing blow. Jim Bob's going to have to be very careful here. He loves the crushing blow. There it is. Well scouted there by Food Stamp. Amazing stuff. Neutral jumps it. Oh, Jax. Jim Bob finishes it off with the back forward two. And after the brutal, he goes for the Jaxophone.
Jaxophone friendship. Some people rate this as the best. I know there's a couple of people in the chat that agree that this is the best one. My personal favorite is Noob Saibot, just because I think the skipping rope is.
It is pretty cool. It is pretty
Yeah.
cool. This one is great though. This one
It is definitely.
It is great. Guys, in the chat, what did you think of that? Jim Chori versus Food Stamp.
Benjamin in the chat saying that this is the best friendship. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. There's a couple of people that do agree with you.
Guys, you may leave the Koth, Jim Chori and Food Stamp. We're moving along rather nicely here. So, what did you think of that, Mr. Sheldzable?
Double quick time. You know what? I think Jim came into that match with a good solid goal. He knew what he wanted to do. I think he definitely wanted to show off his jaxophone at the end. So he was committed to getting there.
That was his motivation for the whole thing. He's like, I got to win this so I can whip out the jaxophone.
100%. And then I think Food Stamp maybe just thinking, damn, what could I have done differently with Katana? Maybe not feeling very comfortable. Maybe a little bit of stream vibe nerves going on there. Because he didn't commit to a lot of his strings, and I'm hoping that he'll show us something a little bit different in the loser's side of the bracket.
Well, in the loser's side of the bracket, he will be going up against Paddy the Polar Bear, who we saw in our last match. So, yeah, he's got a bit of time to think about it. In the meantime, though, guys, we have got Lord Deathstroke going up against the Kenyan, the only guy who's not from South Africa in tonight's Kombat Africa rival, who is the sparring partner of one Sanazuki. So don't sleep on rival. He is a strong competitor, and to my mind is a bit of a dark horse in this tournament.
Well, let's definitely see it. So we got the one that they call Lord. I've heard many things.
the one who calls himself Lord. Let's not let's not get carried away.
Self-proclaim, yeah.
The self-proclaimed Lord Ngoni. Okay, they have both been invited.
Sorry guys, if you're seeing me, obviously I'm doing a little bit of admin here on my side. I'll pay attention to the camera when I can and show you my face, but I'm wearing a cheeky hat for someone who we know who's actually playing tonight. So let's see if someone can figure it out.
Ah, mysteries. All right, I'm going to go to the normal holding screen because you seem to be frozen and you've got a weird look on your face and it's just kind of scaring me. So
I see it, yeah, I see it now. Nice, good job, pal. Good job. You got me stuck there.
I've got you
Right.
stuck. I didn't do nothing, really. All right, we have a Lord Deathstroke in the Koth. Sheldzable, just a disclaimer for us and a disclaimer for the audience. Rival's connection has been a bit iffy, so we are going to have to watch that. Unfortunately, if Rival does end up disconnecting, we might have to DQ him, which will be a bit of a pity, but because I've really been looking forward to him playing. And my first invite has failed. It says game session not available.
What's up, everyone in chat? Let me give you guys some love. I'm seeing everyone here. AK, Mr. Joe, Sanazuki. I see Andy O'Tams joined us. Charlie Wolf Gaming, the one and only. You can see he's a he's a mod. So you know it's AK Slay.
AK Slay also with his spanner.
I see Lebs in the chat as well.
He will be throwing you a spanner whiff if you misbehave. Yes, Lebs. Lord Deathstroke is Ngoni. They are one and the same. Lord Deathstroke is in the Koth waiting for his opponent. Rival has accepted my invite. We're really hoping that he can join. Unfortunately, guys, a DQ does mean that he is out of the tournament proper. He does not go to the losers bracket.
Everyone having a good time in chat. There we go. Mrs. Sheldzable in the chat. I see a good friend of mine, Scully. What's up? Thanks for pulling through. Ngoni in the chat's already talking up his game. I can see Forensic in the chat.
Oh,
you can see the Steam community really coming through tonight to watch their Steam boys go at it. If you guys haven't yet,
you seem to have disappeared from my camera screen.
Do you want me to recall you back?
No. I'll make a plan, but we'll just look at the holding screen for now. Guys, I am having some issues getting Rival in the Koth. I am going to try one more time. Try one more time.
Alright guys, while Blion-o does that, if you guys haven't yet, you know, we're on all the socials. We're at FGC Africa on Twitter. We have got a Facebook page and a Facebook group. Join both of them, just search FGC Africa. You'll get right on through. We've got loads of WhatsApp groups and specifically a Discord. That's where we're trying to get everyone on at the moment. And if you guys haven't yet, the Discord link is in the chat somewhere. I'll post it again shortly. Join that on. If you haven't and want to be involved on FGC Africa, DM me on Twitter. It's at Sheldzable. Also, Brian Look, same thing, at Brian Look, B-R-Y-A-N.
Camera screen, even though Sheld... Oh, there he is. He's back.
Hey, am I back?
You're back, dude. Just like that.
Well done. Just like that.
I didn't do anything.
Did you sort some magic?
No, I didn't do anything. But you guys can see our Twitter handles below, over here.
Can I point down? I'm sure I can.
At Brian Look, at the Sheldzable. Give us a follow. Get following FGC Africa on Twitter as well. A lot of the shout outs and the news come from there.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's where majority of our stuff gets posted. I do now post sign up links, and as you know, we now are going to be putting the Steam guys into our rotation.
We've got a match, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a match.
Get it.
Oh no! Oh no! He's disappearing.
And within 5 seconds, huh?
He is disappearing. Oh no! He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Okay, guys, I'm going to call Lord Deathstroke tonight, but come Thursday, just for the sake of recognition, he will be called Ngoni 615.
Yeah, haircut. Well, you got to pay homage to the variation names. So Lord Deathstroke going for Frizia 615. Trying to pronounce it right. And then Rival with.
Sorry guys, give you guys a full screen now.
And then we got Yee haircut from Rival. Rival, another. Yeah.
Oh wow, rocking a Jax. I did not expect.
Yeah,
that.
a third Jax for the evening.
Third Jax in a row, dude.
Yeah.
In a row. And Lord Deathstroke rocking a Sub-Zero. Sis.
Yeah, the Scrub-Zero, as me and you like to call it, not our favorite character. If he gets caught frozen there, he's going to make us all unbreakable. He does indeed.
Certainly not my favorite character. But then again, I'm not the biggest fan of Jax either. So we've got two OP mofos on screen right now.
Yeah, look at that. Great movement there coming in from Lord Deathstroke. Just securing that run.
Really good patience, really good thinking. Lord Deathstroke, not the type of player to get flustered by stream or anything else really. He plays with a lot of confidence, and he's showing it tonight. A bit of a lag spike there, nothing too hectic.
Commit to the string, but didn't commit to the fatal blow. I wonder if that was enough hits.
We're still getting a little bit of a lag spike here. I wouldn't exactly call it unplayable just yet.
Yeah, looks like they're pushing through. Ngoni, great punish coming in there. Does the staggers, does the overhead low. You know, that bloody thing that some people will say is reactable online, and I might just disagree.
Tis not. Tis not.
Alright.
You cannot convince me.
4-2.
Oh, lovely fall.
This will be his, and he does. He commits to the. I think it was a standing 4 to fatal blow.
Whatever it was impressive. Very, very impressive. Rival closes out round 2 there. It's gone to round 3 in game 1, guys. This is shaping up to be every bit the match that I expected it to be.
484 damage combo there from Jax. Shows you the bloody Jax damage. Great spacing coming in from Lord Deathstroke. And just some offset staggers there. Not committing to the strings, obviously wanting to commit to the schmicks.
I am going to ask these guys after this match if they're comfortable to play the second match with the lag being what it is. It appears to be getting a little bit worse, Sheldzable.
Indeed, I'm watching them. Obviously, Ngoni now sitting at full screen, not wanting to overcommit to anything like that, and maybe not enjoying this bad connection coming in from Rival.
Yeah,
I can't actually see their pings, and to see who's got the worst of the two.
Oh, the pings are looking good from my side. Oops.
There we go. This is Punisher. We're going to see a fatal blow. He does, but he goes for the forward 2-1. Does flawless block it, but doesn't neutral duck the high.
Well done for Rival for not actually amplifying that rip there. That would have been death immediately. Oh, the overhead low into the crushing blow. He did not stand a chance there.
Yeah, well, there we go. A little bit of, it looked like a little bit of mashing at the end from both sides, but it looked like Ngoni just took that moment to compose and then got that forward overhead low and grabbed that crushing blow for the win. As Sanazuki said in the chat, forward to slide for the win.
Forward to slide for the win. Sub-Zero special, ladies and gentlemen. I do have a message on Steam. Let me see. Okay, it is from Mr. Okay, guys, just don't pick your characters just yet. I'm just going to ask these guys.
They're going in for it. They ain't waiting. They want to play their match. Right, guys, if you are joining us, this is our third match of the evening. We are coming in quick and hot. We've had FTS Stabs go off against Paddy the Polar Bear with a 2-0 win. We had Jim Chori and Food Stamp and Jim Chori taking that 2-0. And we are in our third match of the first round of Lord Deathstroke versus Rival.
All right, guys. Let me just ask Rival if he's happy to. Okay, well, he's obviously happy to continue because they are continuing.
Oh, they must be because they are continuing. Exactly that. Unsafe standing 2 there. Still gets caught by the Sub-Zero low. Oh, and gets caught with the... I guess he's just standing projectile. Caught pressing buttons. Good rushing grab there coming in from Lord Deathstroke. Keeps himself enhanced. Oh, good interrupt.
Catches Jax in the back forward too there. That was very impressive.
And
yeah, I think that we're going to see a D6. Oh no, we're not.
No. Committing. Oh, they're just waiting it out. Looks like it's
Rival's not waiting.
Lord Deathstroke almost with the flawless there, and then cashes out on the very unnecessary
yeah, I wonder if that was on purpose or not. I somehow don't think it was. Ping things, maybe?
Ping things, maybe. That's a very good way of calling it. See, Blion-o, I'd say Ngoni's not wanting to get caught with that unnecessary lag, because obviously Sub-Zero is a upfront, stagger your life into another dimension kind of character, and he's on the opposite end of a lag punish, and that's something you don't want to be caught in. But good spacing again when the ping did go well. Straight forward to slide. This is looking like Ngoni's game.
Yeah, not always the best to call these ones, eh?
Yeah, that's very true.
Okay, guys, we are going to have a look at this after this match. Let's just see this through, and then between Shelds and myself, we will make a decision on how to go forward from here. Because I don't see this changing, unfortunately, Sheldzable.
No, we said that we would give this a chance, and unfortunately, we are aware of Rival's network issues. So hopefully, we can see what happens as a result. Oh, I see. It's a unfortunate grab attempt there, and then just eats a full punish. And there we go.
He does get the brutality, which will earn him a 10. Oh, Jax loses his arms again. The irony.
Irony, that's it for sure.
The irony.
If we could just check with, I'm gonna check with Rival in the chat quickly to see how he wants to proceed.
Okay, guys. Lord Deathstroke taking that one. 2-zip over Rival. Jax loses his arms for, I don't know, maybe like the 35th time in the Mortal Kombat canon. Not by Ermac this time, but by Scrub Zero.
The players can hear me, Rival and Lord Deathstroke. If you guys could just check your messages on WhatsApp. I have just messaged you guys. Just double check something with you. But that'll be Lord Deathstroke moving on.
It's actually crashed the Koth completely, Sheldzable, so I'm gonna have to invite you back to a new one.
I see that. Thanks, pal. Go ahead and invite me. Invite me first before we invite these beautiful players.
Yeah, no, look, I know how this works, my dude.
Oh, do you now, huh?
I wasn't born yesterday. I wasn't born
Oh,
yesterday.
I thought you were gonna say I was not born yesterday.
I was not born yesterday. Okay, I've sent you an invite, bro. Why don't you just go ahead and accept it there? And please go AFK when you get into the Koth. If you don't mind.
What?
Just go AFK there, my dude.
What is the button? There it is. It's V.
Yeah.
Okay, I've gone AFK. This is my first radio, pal. This is my first.
This is your first radio. This is the first time Sheldon's ever gone AFK on keyboard.
That's right. I was like, what is the bloody button you got to press? And I was obviously didn't look at the bottom because it was hidden away, but it is sorted now.
Mr. Sheldzable, you've been taking care of a bit of an admin there. Has the Lord Deathstroke and the Rival gotten back to you?
Yes, Rival has gone back to me saying this is why he's been avoid playing on stream.
Okay,
so I'm assuming that means we will be looking at a possible DQ due to connection issues.
Yeah, sorry guys, if you see me kind of like moving in slow motion, it's because my camera's crap. I will remedy that one day. But you know, payday's quite a few weeks away, so yes, I'm aware. Ngodi sending me a message that he won 2-0. I know, dude. I'm running the stream.
I have updated the bracket as well, anyway. Don't you worry, pal.
Dude, who do we have the pleasure of seeing next in this Steam edition of Kombat Africa?
We've got a familiar face, being J Mysterio, and then we've got a very unfamiliar face. Probably my favorite name today. I mean, Paddy the Polar Bear was a big high name for me, but Oreo Milkshake just seems like if he comes in and absolutely slays, it'll be like the best
thing ever.
Slay ever, yeah.
All right, awesome. Okay, cool. So no bias here, but the Sheldzable is firmly behind Oreo Milkshake. Let me get these guys into the Koth. J Mysterio, the artist formerly known as Mr. Jibs, going up against the man with the coolest name in the Koth, Oreo Milkshake.
Oreo Milkshake.
Let me give you guys a quick gander at the bracket as it stands.
Yes, please.
Guys, we had FTS Stabs taking it 2-zip over Paddy the Polar Bear, and then Jim Chori taking it 2-zip over Food Stamp, and now we have Mr. Jivs going up against Oreo Milkshake. So in the winner's semi-final, Stabs going up against Jim Chori, Deathstroke going up against the winner of this match, and then in the losers bracket in round 1 so far we have Paddy the Polar Bear going up against Food Stamp. That is where we are, but I don't need to talk about that right now because we have got a match.
Aye, we do. We're straight back into it already.
I have got no idea who Oreo Milkshake will bring to the table. Have not had the pleasure of playing the man.
Well, he's going straight for a good old Jackie. And I know J Mysterio is, his main is, well, at least what I at least think his main. I know he plays quite a few characters, but his Frost is quite mean. If you get caught on the zoning side of her and a couple of those stagger strings, you're going to eat them quite hard. So we'll see if Oreo's playing, the typical Jackie that we know.
Guys,
So let's see
I
how
am
he
not
builds with that.
indulging your uppercase letters, lowercase letters nonsense. You just it's
Get out of here.
it's too difficult. Get out of here with your
Get out of here.
with your uppercase lowercase crap. All right, guys,
Alright,
J
so we're in
Mysterio
a
going up
joke
against Oreo Milkshake.
Mine is a cold, cold world.
You'll be hotter
I
when
love it
you
when they
die,
let the intros
Frost.
rock, man.
Think you can send me to the nether realm?
Round one, fight.
Guys, please confirm with me in the chat if you are hearing the game sound. J Mysterio with a very, very dangerous Frost. This character is, as Charlie Wolf actually described to me the other day, a pressure cooker.
A pressure cooker. Who,
Yeah,
Frost?
Frost has got some damn good pressure once you get some momentum. Thank you, Sana,
Definitely.
Sensei Sanazuki in the chat.
I was like, all audio is good. I know we had a bit of levels issues earlier, with me being a little bit too loud and Blion-o being a little bit too soft. But guys, thanks for helping out in the chat and letting us know where we can improve. And especially on that point, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, like the video. If you're not, as Elder B would always say, tell us why not and see what we can improve on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, J Mysterio looks like he is making short work of Oreo Milkshake.
Or stagger strings in the corner there. Is he going to make it a flawless? No, he gets hit there.
J
And,
Mysterio is actually he's a naturally aggressive player, so Oreo Milkshake is going to sort of have to take stock of that going into the next game and just find out what he can do to slow that momentum down a bit.
100% there, Blion-o. I'll tell you what, I've played J Mysterio a couple times, and as you said with myself, I'm a very aggressive player, and I tend to play on the front foot as much as I can. And when you go against someone that does the exact same, it can be quite a match to see, and actually quite an irritating thing to deal with more than anything. And that's probably what Oreo is sitting on the other side of right now, is that the irritating pressure that can come from J Mysterio's playstyle.
Well, Oreo Milkshake has gone with a Cetrion, so he's going to look to use that spacing now, slow the game down. One of the things you have to do against a player like J Mysterio is not allow them to play at their pace, which requires a bit of patience, a bit of hang back. And J Mysterio doing nothing wrong in that first one. He's going to look to be doing exactly the same thing. He's just going to come forward, use all that pressure that Frost has to offer. And I say that the Oreo Milkshake just goes straight forward, using the H2O port. Getting himself out of a dangerous situation. Tentacles.
Doesn't convert off of that Cetrion heat thing. So getting caught pressing buttons there. Very good breakaway.
Oreo Milkshake looking like he's making a few input errors. Maybe just needs a bit of time to warm up the character after going with Jackie initially. But J Mysterio, just lovely conversion, not making any mistakes at this point.
Ready to be finished?
Now, being set up there from J Mysterio, keeping Oreo Milkshake in the corner, starting with the low, catching him with the mixed game, and catching Oreo Milkshake just pressing buttons. Are you not familiar with Frost's combo setup? Getting hit with gain of the low.
She's one of those characters that you don't see very often, so it can be difficult to deal with her if you're not familiar with her. Charlie with Gaming saying J Mysterio bringing the emotions, and Gorny is next for GIFs. Yeah, guys, that was quick. Oh, he's mercy. Cheeky
J Mysterio with the cheeky. Oh, will there be a comeback? Not today. I think Levo put it pretty good in the chat. He said Milkshake getting mixed into a McFlurry. Well, I'll tell you what.
And the fatality. J Mysterio sending a message to his next opponent. Who is going to be Lord Deathstroke?
Yeah, that's definite message. I think J Mysterio definitely went into that match saying, "Look, I just saw Ngoni won his previous match. I want to get in on this. I want to get there. and seal that match up. But we're going to carry on running the winner's side of this bracket.
I'm going to give him an 8 because it wasn't a brutality.
Look, you don't get anything if it's not a brutality, as far as I'm concerned.
No, an 8 is worse than nothing, as far as I'm concerned. Do you know what I mean?
One is like the most respectful.
Yeah, 1, dude. If I get a 1, I've done something right. I'm like, yeah, I've tilted you enough to get a 1.
Well, Oreo Milkshake, your run is not done just yet.
Yeah,
You
Oreo
are now
Milkshake,
in the losers bracket.
You may leave the Koth, but you are not finished yet.
We will invite you when it is the losers side. But now we are moving on to our winners semi-final rounds, which
Let's
are
have a look at the bracket.
yeah, definitely. Get it up. Is it up yet? Is it up?
It is. I don't see it.
Take us through it there.
I don't see it updated just yet with Mr. Jivs' win there. But the interesting thing about that match that has just happened means that in the winners semi-finals, we are going to see Lord Deathstroke going up against J Mysterio, who, if you don't know yet, are going to be taking part in FGC Africa's first money match being hosted by Charlie Wolf Gaming on Thursday. Guys, I'm not sure. Seawolf, if you could confirm in the chat, are donations over? Is there still an opportunity for more donations? Because if you would like to get involved and actually donate a little bit to the cause there, winner takes all in this money match, that would be greatly appreciated by the players, I'm sure. So, yeah, Mr. Seawolf, let us know, man. Let us know if donations are still open. Let me refresh this page and see what's
Yeah,
happening here.
100%. I'm going to get those players invited while you take us through the bracket.
Yeah. Why is...
How do I invite?
Yes, I know you won. I know you won it, Gordy. I know you won.
Letting us know. Stabs and Jim Chori. Have I got Jim Chori as a friend? I do indeed. Invites have been sent out to you guys too. We're going to get this next match going on as quickly as possible. Blion-o, take us through these matches that we got coming up.
Okay, guys, so next we have got Paddy the Polar Bear, who lost to Stabs in round 1, going up against Food Stamp. After that, we are going to see Rival going up against Oreo Milkshake in the losers bracket. Hopefully, Rival's connection holds. And then, guys, we're moving on to the winners semi-finals, where we've got Stabs going up against Jim Chori and Lord Deathstroke going up against Mr. Jivs. So, some interesting stuff in the works here. And, yeah, we're moving along quite nicely. So, Sheldzable, if you'll get Paddy the Polar Bear and Food Stamp in here.
I've already gotten FTF Stabs and Jim Chori. The match is about to start right away.
That's fine too. That's fine too.
Just running the winner's side so that we can then run the loser side.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, our match is about to start.
FTS Stabs going with his Afri-Kahn, the new character on the block.
I want to say the new and improved. I had I got mopped. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I got absolutely mopped. Yeah, this is some scary stuff.
This is a scary
So
show?
if you're not ready for this play style that I've seen FTS Stabs play, it's a very. I'm waiting for you. And the thing is, Jax is a player that needs to be right up in front, and Stabs plays this playstyle with a character that literally just takes complete advantage of it.
Well, Jim Chori will be very familiar with Afri-Kahn as a character. We play a lot together, and but yeah, as you say, if Stabs is coming to the table with a different style, Jim has got to adjust very, very quickly to that new style, because he'll be used to one thing and Stabs will be bringing another thing. So
You'll see, I mean, that was super clean, great stuff from Stabs there. You'll see he takes 1 or 2 steps back, just waiting for that progression to come forward with Jax, and then takes complete advantage with the whip punish, and you straight into a solid 30% combo. But here, Jim Chori answering back with a crushing blow of his own.
Jim Chori, looking to get a bit of zoning going, is obviously thinking, okay, maybe I don't want to move towards the shell. Oh, he misses the back forward 2 there.
No.
FTS Stabs with that mid projectile. You must block that. You cannot neutral duck it.
he knew the exact spacing that advancing Jack's move was going to make, and as you know, I guess that plunge or that's whatever that spear is will break away his armor if he gets caught. And there it is again, just
Jim Chori getting desperate at the end there.
I mean, if you weren't paying attention, that match must have gone very quickly for you. You know, Blion-o, some notes there. What would you like to say on that?
Well, okay, a couple of things.
What's your analysis? I mean, analysis of the Shao.
As a Shao player who has played Jim Chori a lot, I think that Stabs pretty much had a perfect game there. He plays Jax as well. He knows Jax's spacing. He knew exactly where he needed to be to punish, and Jim Chori didn't actually look like he made many adjustments in that game. He just sort of kept on doing the same thing. And I think towards the end they got a bit desperate and played right into Stabs' hands. So Jim Chori is just going to have to take a step back here, just be a little bit more patient, understand what game Stabs is trying to play here, and try to not let him do it. So Jax has got a couple of options in this scenario. But yeah, if things carry on going the same way that they have, then I think that Stabs is looking pretty strong here.
Yeah,
Plus
definitely.
frames?
Here we come in with a couple plus frames. Doesn't commit to the string, so he's able to then keep himself out. Good overhead try there.
Oh, wait,
Jim Chori
I've
now
given-
making sure
I've
to keep
given
himself
wrong-
on the
I've
front
given
foot.
the wrong score to the wrong person. My bad.
How could you, Blion-o? How could you? Okay, great opportunity for punish there. But unfortunately, it looked like a little bit of a button input there from FTS Stabs. Alright, and Stabs getting caught on the opposite side of Jim Chori's momentum. But can we see only a real master here?
Oh, he has got to
Unfortunately
watch out. That spear charge can whiff in certain situations. You do need to be a little bit more patient sometimes.
Round 2.
And just wait a sec before you unleash the fury. Jim Chori unleashing the back forward too. Getting some zoning going here. This is clever by Jim Chori now. I think that in a zoning war, Jax does win out. But if they do
How many of the
trade,
spears does it take to get that crushing blow loaded?
3. 3 spears for the crushing blow. And if that mid hammer hits twice in a row, it will also crush.
Oh, damn. I mean, that must be the optimal. It was 2 bars for that.
Yeah, heavy on resources there. Jim Chori getting some momentum going now. Knows that Shao doesn't have breakaway or bar to attack at this point. So now is his chance to get in there. And there you go.
Adaption.
Jim Chori making the
great
adjustments.
100%. Great adjustments there from Jim Chori to know that, look, I'm gonna get punished if I don't get on top of him.
Yeah. 100%. I think that when you've got somebody playing as clever as Stabs is right now, one of the best things to do is just to be in their face and not let them do anything. So if you are giving Stabs time to think, you're putting the advantage in his favor. If you are doing what Jim Chori just did there, with some clever zoning, some great pressure, not giving Stabs any chance to get that momentum, that's the game plan that you want to play at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if Jim Chori made the adjustments. Let's see if Stabs can double down on those adjustments and see how he does against Jim Chori. Everyone in the chat, everyone cheering on their boy Jim. I think it's Calvin Groeneval.
Paddy the polar bear is old Calvin.
Ah, Paddy!
Paddy the polar bear cheering on his fellow Jax main. A bit of love for Shao in the chat as well.
Nice. Bit of pressure coming in from both these guys. Who's going to make the first overcommitment?
Both these guys doing very well at taking their turns back here.
There's that spacing again from FTS Stabs. Just waiting for the momentum, and there it is. He catches him, but doesn't commit to the string.
Oh, gets caught with the mid projectile there at very close range. I wonder if he's gonna I get that crushing blow. Jim does have to be careful. If he's going to play the projectile game, he needs to get those projectiles out first because Shao wins the trade. Oh, nice armor break there.
40% yes. That's your money.
And spaces himself out just perfectly to not get hit by that fatal blow.
Good momentum from both these guys. This is the opportunity for a good comeback. What's going to happen? Oh, gets caught with the overhead and then straight up fatal blow.
I'm not sure
That
he
was-
needed that.
Yeah, that was a great choice from Jim there, but unfortunate overhead caught there from FGC Staz, maybe trying to look to play it, flawless block it. Unfortunate steal, but Jim Chori is going to be very happy with that.
Yeah,
Stolen,
absolutely.
and you them in the chat. He's getting caught by the schmicks, maybe getting a little overwhelmed now with that previous round loss.
I think Jim Bob's
40% from...
going Beyonce here. As Mr. Charlie Wolf would say, he's feeling himself. Has got himself a commanding life lead now in this decider. Winner of this match moves on. Loser goes to the loser's bracket.
Here's the spacing I was talking about. Oh, but he does get the dash in, but he did. Jim Chori aware to now break away. FGC Stab's not committing to the end of that string.
FGC
got a
Stabs
little-
is going to have to be very careful now. Oh, he doesn't want to trade, not at this point. Oh, tries again to just walk in and walk back, but Jim wise to it, getting him with the back forward two and finishing it out. Where's the jaxophone, bruh? Bruh? Guys, Jim Bob, taking it in the end. Congratulations to Jim Bob. That could not have been easy. Stabs, bringing all sorts of shenanigans to the table. All sorts of Shao shenanigans. All right. Who do we have
Definitely.
next?
Well, that's great showing from both those players. We got Lord Deathstroke versus Mr. Jivs.
I see that Rival has been DQ'd.
Yes, he has. Rival has been DQ'd.
Okay.
So Oreo Milkshake will automatically advance on.
Okay, that is a great pity. I was really looking forward to seeing Rival play tonight. Strong player. Unfortunately, guys, these things do happen. Connection just not holding strong. So, Sheldzable.
Yo.
What is
So
next?
yeah, next match.
What is next, my friend? Are we gonna go with the Lord Deathstroke, Mr. Jivs, or are we gonna go into the losers bracket here?
We are definitely going to carry on running this winner's side. We need to see it through. We need to see it through
Okay.
so we can start running that losers bracket.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, guys, the match of the evening, as far as I'm concerned, so far, we have got the one and only Lord Deathstroke going up against J Mysterio. Guys, these two are taking part in a money match on Thursday. Streaming from Charlie Wolf Gaming. You do not want to miss that, guys. But here's a little taste of things to come, guys. They've met each other in the first ever Steam edition of Kombat Africa. Lord Ngoni going up against Mr. Jivs right now. Right now. Right now. Now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. It's happening now. As soon as they're in the car,
what is-
it's going to happen.
What is Ngoni's what is Ngoni's Steam ID?
It is Lord Deathstroke.
I can't find him somewhere.
I have invited him. I done invited him. I think maybe he's doing that thing where he wants to, really make an entrance. He's probably gone to get some KFC. We know that he's done that during stream before, but no, he is in the cough. Guys, J Mysterio going up against Lord Deathstroke. I'm excited for this one. I am excited for this one.
I am very excited for this one too. This is, I guess, of a taste of things to come. Look, these guys are going to be running a full long, I believe, a first 10 set.
Travis McCollin, no, this is not the money match, not yet. The money match is happening on Thursday, but this is a nice little taste of things to come. J Mysterio, these two, I think, are trolling each other right now. They do not want to give anything away before Thursday's money match. Oh, stuffing around at the At the character select screen, J Mysterio going with his Rain, one of his more recent mains. Very strong Rain player, J Mysterio. Lord Deathstroke going with Scorps.
Is that a score?
It's a Scorps.
Pick? I didn't actually have a look see there.
Oh, hang on. I can't spell. Deathstroke. All right, guys, we've got a Rain going up against the Scorpion.
I have. Yeah, some differences coming in. Yeah, I see a little bit of a.
They're waiting for it. What is going on here? Oh no! Are the Elder Gods going to play with us like this? Oh goodness me!
Someone has left the game.
Mr. Jivs has left the game. Mr. Jivs, dude, have you plugged all the right things into the right things? I was actually asked to ask you that before this all happened. Have you got the LAN into the modem, not into the extender? I can't remember what I was asked to ask you, but you'll know if you're listening to the stream. Jivs, have you got the right things plugged into the right things? Because it is Mr. Jivs who has left the Koth.
Yo, we are. I've invited the man back. Let's see what he has to say. I'm checking the WhatsApp chats to see if there's anything going on there. You must play your game, son. You must play your games to compress in Mortal Kombat.
He has to.
All right, straight like that. He's back in the Koth. That is a wonderful
back in
thing.
the Koth. All right, guys. I wonder if he's plugged all the things into all the things.
All right, I see 35 of you guys in chat. I see 35 upvotes and 1 dislike. That one dislike is more than welcome. If you do dislike our content, please tell us why. DM us on Twitter.
Please, guys.
Drop us a comment in the thing. Let us know what we are doing wrong, and look what we can improve on.
Maybe it's our faces.
Art department in the chat saying that we've officially gotten to 550 subscribers. That is awesome. Thank you all for subscribing.
Is that true?
That I believe is true.
It is true. It is true. Thank you, guys. That is very, very awesome. But yeah, tell us why you left us a dislike. It's gonna haunt me forever if you don't.
Alright, we're going straight back into this next match, guys. Lord Deathstroke versus J Mysterio on the winner's side of
now they're on opposite sides of my score vibes.
It don't matter. They're playing. That's all that matters right now. Alright, J Mysterio with them cheeky wave dashes. The one that has waves in this game. Great neutral.
Dude, Rain's
any of
movement
those grabs.
is absolutely ridiculous.
Great punish there from J Mysterio. Ooh, catching and Bonnie pressing buttons at full screen.
J Mysterio playing his game here, aggressive. I wonder if Lord Deathstroke is maybe not used to this matchup yet. But I think, given the fact that he is playing J Mysterio on Thursday in the money match, he should have been labbing Rain. It's not unknown that J Mysterio is a talented Rain player.
Benjamin in the chat saying, I'll never be good enough to fight in these. Never say that, pal.
Never.
You can never ever say that. Our streams are welcome to everyone of any kind of skill caliber. It's open to everyone to come and play. I'll tell you what.
Crypt Crazy. The youngest member of our stream group.
Please, our community is filled with people wanting to share their knowledge, so don't be doubting on any of that. Anyways, back to this match. Deathstroke looking to seal this second round, and he does just that. Who wants to take this first match of this first of two?
This is awesome. This is what you want to see. Rain movement. Lord Deathstroke. Going for the uppercut there, probably not realizing that J Mysterio didn't have resources to break. Just goes for the maximum damage, being safe. Oh, the crushing blow throw. Lots of useful crushing blows of Rain. Just gonna land a full combo here. Oh, gets the uppercut. Or is he going to into a fatal blow? He is too. Very good composure there by Lord Deathstroke. He's going to close out this game 1. Sheldzable, dude, that was pretty damn impressive.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. Oh my word! I'm about to update the score there. Okay, now it is. Okay, I'll say it again. That was pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, great composure there from Ngoni to just seal that. What is that? 480% combo. I'm sure. I think J Mysterio is going to come back into the second match. Oh, that's a 10. 10.
It's
10.
a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
J Mysterio giving the solid 1 just to show his opponent that he means this.
His disdain. His disgust. Well, J Mysterio does have the advantage of being able to pick another character. He does have a few. I wonder whether these guys are playing the characters that they're going to bring to Thursday's Showdown. This is what I'm wondering. I wouldn't be surprised if Lord Deathstroke is doing exactly that. He seems like the kind of guy who's got the balls to be like, yeah, I don't care. See my main, scout it.
You know, I'll be surprised. I would not be surprised.
J Mysterio going straight back to Rain. Yeah, it didn't look bad with Rain. I don't think that's a bad idea at all to go straight back to the Rain pick.
Yeah, look, J Mysterio played a fantastic Rain there. Both these guys were definitely feeding each other out. You know, there's a lot of pressure on these two because they got a lot of money on themselves.
Over 1,000
I think it's
rand.
actually a good opportunity. Yeah, you know, this is a great opportunity for both of them to test each other out, see what they can work on. You know what, this little, I guess, undercard weight match for them will be a good setting to go on Thursday for that first 10. I believe it's on Charlie Wolf Gaming on the Salt Series, is that correct?
It is on the Salt Series Thursday evening. It is a first to 10, guys. It is for over 1,000 shmees. Over 1,000 shmees on the line.
You want to see it, So be there or be square, talking about all of those things. Ooh, great conversion there.
1,000 schmeckles.
Well, great down 1 into spear to convert there for Lord Deathstroke. And absolutely stealing that around.
Well, dude, this is where I think the difference in play is coming so far. Lord Deathstroke just not panicking at all, ever. And I think that his composure is his strength at this point. J Mysterio being a little bit too aggressive at times. Oh, we get crushed with the down 2.
Ngoni baits it out that down 2 quite quickly. Just neutral duck that advancing high strength. Not falling for any of these staggers, but does fall for that one. Staggers of his own coming back. Keeps self plus. J Mysterio looking for an opening, but wave dashing super well with Rain.
Oh,
gets caught with that one.
Nice work there by Deathstroke.
Great stagger to end that string.
Oh, did he just neutral duck the hit on that Hydro Boost?
It does look like he did. And I think he was ready to commit to obviously convert off of it as well. Another down 2.
And he's going to
And a
close it
solid
out.
grab. Yeah, convincing fashion there. I can tell you what.
Mercy.
Oh,
Oh,
just
the
straight
bags,
bang.
the bags! Yes, you love to see it. You love to see it. And then
Lord
and then
Deathstroke with the name Rage Quit already.
face to the Jeep, just to lovely stuff there by Lord Deathstroke, looking really solid in that matchup, dude. That was a great match. Look, it wasn't a walkover, but I have to say, dude, Lord Deathstroke, impressive stuff.
Very impressive
stuff.
Great composure.
Yeah,
Guys, we are
absolutely.
now at our last match of the winners side, and then we're going to move on to the losers bracket and see who has to fight their way through. And that's going to be between Jim Chori and Lord Deathstroke. So if Deathstroke could stay.
Let's have a look there. Lord Deathstroke. No.
He doesn't stay.
It can't be. You so full of shit. Your eyes are brown, my bro.
Check out the bracket.
Who?
What are you talking about? Me or you?
You, bro. Well, it's
How am I full of shit?
What are you on about? Who's playing now? You're confusing me and the people.
Jim Chori versus Lord Deathstroke on the winner's side of this bracket. they need to play before we can advance.
Okay, you know what, dude? I do apologize. I need to refresh the bracket so I can see what's happening here.
I think you should. So let's get Jim Chori. There he is there. If you could please
Jim
invite.
Chori going up against Lord Deathstroke in the winners final, ladies and gents. Lord Deathstroke giving me a running commentary of everything that's happening in his life as we go through this tournament.
I won again, you know.
Yeah.
Are we seeing?
I know.
I'm seeing salty beef up in the chat there. I see Ngoni saying I almost slept there.
A typical response from the Lord Ngoni.
Well, yet to earn the Lord status. Ngoni, if you could join the Koth instead of talking smack up in the
Talking cuck in the thing.
talking cuck in the chat, that would be appreciated.
Stop talking
That'd be
cuck
appreciated.
stop talking cuck in the chats.
Yeah,
So
come
much-
and join us here on the battlefield. Come and prove that you are the Lord that you say you are.
Cuck in the chat. Cuck in the chat. It's good.
Cuck
It's
in-
good. Lord Ngoni talking cuck in the chat is exactly what you would expect from Lord Ngoni or Lord Deathstroke. In fact, I've got to stop calling the Ngons, Mr. Deathstroke. If you win on Thursday, I will call you Lord. I will call you Lord Ngoni. Guys, we've got a match.
We're moving to the winner side. Final, and as you guys know, in double elimination brackets, winners final doesn't mean much.
Doesn't
It
mean
means it doesn't mean much for the loser. It doesn't mean much for the winner because that winner's still going to play in the grand finals. So whoever's in the loser side is wondering who's coming down to face off against them. And we've got Paddy the Polar Bear, Food Stamp, Oreo Milkshake, Mr. Jivs, and Stabs currently sitting down there waiting to run their side of the bracket. So, there we go. Chori, Lord Deathstroke, one of them will
Wolf
seal
Gaming.
guaranteed.
Charlie Wolf Gaming
Versus
in the
Dick.
chat claiming ownership over Lord Ngoni's last win there, saying he's trained him well. I know that they've been having their traditional early morning sessions.
Sessions. Alright. Jim Chori coming in straight at that Drax. Lord Deathstroke eating all this Mama Blade damage.
Yeah, Lord Deathstroke is going to have to be careful here not to sort of sit on his last win. You know, after a high pressure game, sometimes you can exhale and forget to play again. Don't sleep on Jim Chori, the man is dangerous. He has forward 3 staggers going, not going to extend that combo after hitting ripped. Oh! Not sure if he scouted the fatal blow there or just landed a hit lucky styles. Either way, he's managed to close out round 1. Oh, Deathstroke, you have to be careful there.
Oh, when he does, he eats a solid crushing blow. We're down 2 there from Jim Chori, maybe he's thinking of an advancing high.
Jim Chori does love his down 2s, so I wouldn't put it past him to just throw one out in neutral.
Alright, yeah, Jim Chori getting caught there. Oh, there it is.
Ouchies!
The bloody 10 frame advancing, jumping jack. I don't even know what else to call it. Just irritating.
Armored straight through whatever Deathstroke was doing there, but he has got some work to do here. Oh, he armors through Sonya's fatal blow, and guys, game 1 going to Jim Chori. See, this is the kind of thing that you've got to watch out for. You know, don't exhale. You've still got work to do, Mr.
You do
Deathstroke.
indeed. Do not exhale. Maybe feeling, you know, we've seen 3 different characters from, I'm going to call him Mr. Deathstroke.
Mr. Deathstroke.
Mr. Deathstroke has played Sub-Zero. He's gone to the 2 traditionals, hey, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And now he's switched over to another traditional, being Sonya. They're rather OG than traditional. But yeah, Jim Chori just fully aware of what was coming, and he put that Jack's pressure on top of Mr. Deathstroke. And what are we going to see here, Blion-o? Are we going to see some Ngoni adjustments?
I think that, well, we have to see some Ngorni adjustments if he wants to stay alive in this match and not get sent down to the losers bracket. He has decided to stick with old Sonya Blade. Maybe that was the wake-up call that he needed, but Jim Chori going into this game with a bit of momentum, so he's going to want to close this out, stay on the winner's side of this thing.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want to be on the winner's side. It'll make your run to victory in this first 2 double elimination tournament here on FGC Africa. If you guys are just tuning in, I see there was 42 of you, as I call Afri-Kahns, watching. If you guys haven't yet, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, check out our socials. I will plug them all later.
Well,
Alright, seeing a
Lord
bit of
Deathstroke's
adjustment there,
doing all
Blion-o.
the work here. Jim Chori with that fatal blow available. Whenever Jim Chori's got a fatal blow available, you do have to be careful. Oh, he overcommits to the rip, but doesn't get punished for it. Oh, he does it again. Oh, he misses the fatal blow. That might have actually killed.
Round 2, fight.
Not to be, though. Don't get into a zoning war with Sonya. You ain't gonna win. Lord Deathstroke playing with a lot more composure, with a lot more patience in this match. Jim Chori wise not to amplify that time. Oh, he didn't have the resources. Otherwise he might have seen it amplify. His arms are heated and he gets the crushing blow. He needs to extend here into another... No, not into another crushing blow.
Keep them heated arms for himself. Ooh, wake up, gets caught with the overhead, gets caught with the low, and then there it is. There's that correctly hits the fatal blow. Good hit confirmation there from Miss Deathstroke, and they made it now all equal. One apiece.
Equals.
Equal sequels. That's
Even Stevens. Even Stevens.
Even Stevens.
Is that
Who's
what you're
Steven?
going for? Steven.
I don't know who Steven is, but even. Can you even?
Dude, Steven's a legend. Steven's an absolute biscuit. He's got sayings named after him.
So, chat saying that Jim Chori special. Yeah, definitely. We're seeing some awesome stuff here. Everyone that's tuning in, thank you guys for pulling in through. I see a couple familiar faces. Awesome to see you guys all here with us. I hope you're enjoying the action.
This game
My
looks
name
so
is
good on
Sheldzable.
PC,
My
man.
friends call me Sheldzable.
He
And I'm joined
is-
by tonight's the African Picasso. As Charlie Wolf calls you, the African Picasso, yes?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Something along those lines. None other than the legend Blion-o.
Thank you, sir. And yes, myself sitting with the 83rd best Nightwolf in Africa, Mr. Sheldzable.
That's me. Alright, here we are. This is one apiece. Both these boys want this match to carry on the winner's side. I don't want to say anything too early, Blion-o, because I've done that before. Both of us have.
Yeah, Jim Chori a little bit too trigger happy on that back forward too. He tends to throw that out willy-nilly. Needs to be careful. He does it again and he's going to get punished for it.
Cannon fodder.
Jim Chori's got to be careful now not to buckle under pressure and start falling into patterns. He plays a great mixed game with Jax. He's just got to start doing that. Lord Deathstroke will just want to carry on doing what he's doing, really. Does not want to trade projectiles with Sonya. Nice punish there by Jim Chori.
Yeah, definitely. Great punish there. Good advantage. He wants to seal this round now that Deathstroke's got a land round in hand. Maybe not overcommit, but this should... No, it doesn't crushing blow. Goes for that overhead. That just seems to be his bread and butter.
If you are going to trade projectiles with Sonya and you are Jax, those missiles are definitely the way to go.
Final round, fight.
Alright. Love to see it. Game 3. 1 round apiece. It's anyone's right now to go into the grand finals.
AK Slay in the chat saying strong match. Yeah, pretty back and forth.
Great interrupt there from Deathstroke. Just using those offensive onion rings as his natural stagger.
Oh, Jim Chori just overcommitting to that ripped again. And again, no, didn't overcommit this time, but Gets hit. Oh, he's losing resources now, and Lord Deathstroke, in the end, quite comfortable. Quite comfortably taking the win there. What's he doing here? Is it a
There it
friendship?
is. So I must have been a little.
No,
I
not
must
a
have been a
friendship.
little. I was a little bit behind there. It seems on in our cost.
Yeah.
That's all good.
He's gonna get
Fatality.
not just decapitated, everything capitated by a helicopter. I'm not sure that that's physically possible, Sheldon. With the Sheldzable. Sorry, no government names here.
Oh, fun. It happens.
So unrealistic, bro.
Super unrealistic.
So
Well, anyways,
unrealistic.
that's Lord Ngoni with a guaranteed first or second place. He's sitting there waiting to see who he's going to cook next.
Who's gonna
I think
cook
that's what
next?
he's.
Woo.
Yeah, that's what he's been. I mean, I'm just riding off of his wave right now because he's had he's had a solid showing. He took on Rival, he beat Rival, he then beat Jivs, and now he's beaten Jim Chori to get himself all the way through to the winners
Yeah, well,
side.
Lord
So
Deathstroke
he's going to be
is-
happy.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. He has just beaten Jim Chori, but is still throwing shade at Jivs in the chat, saying, "Damn, Chori has leveled up. He can beat Jivan." Jivan is too free. Oh, Mr. Jivs, sir, it's shaping up. Thursday is shaping up quite nicely. Let me get back to this bracket here and see what's happening.
Definitely. Download complete. Look, I don't have Paddy the Polar Bear in my friends list. So
Okay, so we've got Paddy the Polar Bear going up against Food Stamp. Is that what's happening?
That's exactly it.
All right,
Blion-o.
guys. Paddy the Polar Bear going up against Food Stamp. We are not finished just yet, guys. We've got another side of the bracket. It needs to be played through. Paddy the Polar Bear going up against... Where's he? Where's Food Stamp?
There he is, on the bottom. Loses round one.
No.
Oh, you're trying to invite him?
In my friends list.
Okay, I've invited Food Stamp. You just invite Paddy.
Okay. It's done. It is done. It is done. Guys, that is the bracket as it stands. Quite a few exciting matches still to come. We've got Paddy the Polar Bear in the cough. We are just waiting for a Food Stamp.
You gotta love this team, guys. Always on time. We haven't had to wait for one match so far, which is
Dude,
fantastic.
these guys, literally every single one of them was online 20 minutes before this tournament started.
You gotta love to see that. Also, big shout outs to our admins in the group. You can tell who they are by the little blue cog and their blue name. If you guys have got any questions, please go ahead and ask them while they're in the chat regarding how to play, get involved, any of those questions. I'm sure they'll be happy to share it with you. And if you haven't yet, follow me and Brian on Twitter. You can see our names.
You can. They're below our faces. At Brian Look, at Sheldzable on Twitter. Follow us. We give you some news. We give you some shout outs. We tell you what's happening in the FGC. Having said that, follow FGC Africa on Twitter as well. Lots of news coming from that platform. And if you haven't yet, smash the like button while Sheldon gives us Aaron Black guns.
I'm probably gonna. That's what we're gonna see next. Some Aaron Black guns.
Where is the Food Stamp? He's probably in Kombat League. Cheeky sod. Cheeky sod. Let me just.
Thanks, Stabs.
Asked for a resend.
Who's asking for a resend there? Would that be the stamp of the food?
It has to be either the stamp or the food, because Paddy the Polar Bear he's in it. He's in it. In it. In it.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
guys,
in.
here we
Food
go.
stamp's in.
Food stamp is in, guys. We've got ourselves a match.
Sick. Let's go. Everyone get hyped. We're now advancing our loser side of the bracket. Winner of this will face off against Mr. Joes.
Paddy the Polar Bear.
Match is about to start there, Blion-o. If you haven't changed that, yeah, you have.
I've changed it, I'm on it. John.
Listen.
I'm
Listen.
On it. I'm on it.
Don't
Listen.
argue.
Listen. Listen. When the Sheldzable starts telling you to listen, you're in trouble. Food stamp. I'm gonna give you your eternal wish and do your name in this ridiculous fashion. There we go.
Your opponent has left the game. Paddy the polar bear is unfortunately left.
Oh,
Please
he's disconnected,
invite
has he?
Phil again. Yes.
Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, I will re-invite him. Sorry about that, guys. Paddy the polar bear has been re-invited to the game. Guys, if you don't know, these are your combatants tonight if you've just joined us. Stabs, rival who unfortunately has had to leave us due to a poor connection. He didn't do anything wrong like, a naughty variation name. He's just got a bad connection. Lord Deathstroke, J Mysterio, Food Stamp, Paddy the Polar Bear, Oreo, Milkshake, and Jim Chori. Jim Chori making an impressive showing, has just gone down to the losers bracket, having lost to Lord Deathstroke. Paddy the Polar Bear saying, strange, I never have issues.
Yeah, I was probably just one of them weird ones.
That's what she said.
That's
That's what he said to her. Okay, whatever, bro. Listen. Listen.
Listen!
Just listen, bro. Listen. Paddy the Polar Bear is going to rock his Terminator. This is quite cool. I haven't seen his Terminator in a very long time. Oh, we do have some things happening here. Not sure why this connection is so unstable. And
Food stamps is the one with the less ping there.
do you think he's the...
Well, you and Paddy have got the exact same strong ping, so let's try one more time with getting food stamp in there.
Okay, we're going to try to get Food Stamp in here one more time. It does look like the issue is coming from his side. Sheldzable, if you could send him a message on WhatsApp just to say, how are you connected, what's your story,
Go.
etc. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's wait for him to get back in here. Darkadus in the chat saying, how do I sign up? Dude, we will send links in the WhatsApp groups and on the FGC Africa Twitter page to the smash.gg sign up. It's a first come first serve basis, so as soon as that link goes live, jump on there as quickly as you can, sign up for Volume 33. Volume 33 will be back on the PS4. This is Kombat Africa's first ever Steam edition of Kombat Africa. There will be more in the future, but next week we're back on PS4. So Darkadus, as soon as that link rocks up in the WhatsApp chat or on FGC Africa's Twitter page, you will be able to register. I have re-invited Food Stamp multiple times now.
I've also invited him a couple times myself. I want to compete in next week's Darkadus. Definitely. DM me on Twitter. DM me on Discord. I'm going to post those links actually right now in the chat so everyone can have them.
There you go.
But
if you do need to get hold of us on the twits,
that's the main one.
Below,
yeah,
you can either DM myself or the Sheldzable, or look at the FGC Africa at FGC Africa on Twitter as well. Still waiting for Food Stamp. We might have to make an unfortunate call just now, Sheldzable.
I'm waiting on some messages there for him to say something. What's he saying?
Yeah, well, I take care of it.
I'll tell you what. Let's move on to another match. Let's let these guys possibly try play offline.
Okay, that is a good idea.
Yeah, and let's move on to Stabs versus Oreo Milkshake.
All right, excrement.
I'll tell them now, and you guys, you invite the rest.
Okay, I'm just gonna let these guys know to play off stream.
I'll let them know. You can carry on.
Know. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Just listen.
You just carry on.
Listen.
Carry on.
Listen, Paddy the Polar Bear, if you are watching the stream, you may leave the Koth. We would like you and Food Stamp to complete your game off stream if possible. Thank you, sir.
All right. If you want to invite, I'll invite FTS Stabs. If you could just invite Oreo Milkshake.
Sure. For you, the world, sir.
Oh.
Sheldzable, for you, I killed the bull.
For you, I killed the bull. Where's that from? Oh, don't even tell me. Don't know. I gotta. Tell me.
No, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna let the chat tell you.
Just Shane asking via DM, how do you get involved in Kombat Africa Steam Edition? What you do is you watch the Steam group for signups. You follow FGC Africa on Twitter for signups. They go live usually on a Thursday.
Usually on Thursday, sometimes earlier.
Yeah.
Usually on
Sometimes
Thursday.
earlier. I try to put them up on Thursdays as the main one. Steam ones might go through earlier on a Wednesday. But that is how you get involved, Jay Shane. That's how you do it. But more importantly, DM me on Twitter or DM me on WhatsApp. You'll see my number. It's all available in one of the groups. And that's how you get involved. And that's how you can get involved in specifically the Steam edition.
Okay, guys, we've got FTS Stabs rocking a Liu Kang going up against Oreo Milkshake.
You wanna
You know what?
names?
I did it for Food Stamp. I suppose I better do it for Oreo Milkshake as well. Come on, guys. What is with this uppercase, lowercase stuff? I'm too old for this shit.
You are too old for this shit. Well, these guys look like they've got a solid connection and they're about to go into their first match.
There we go. There we go. Oreo Milkshake written in uppercase, lowercase nonsense. Okay, we've got a Kang going up against a Cetrion, 2 S tiers, as the community would have you believe. Michael Sturkson, welcome to the chat, buddy. Guys, looks like you're having a good time in the chat. Thank you for being with us. Mrs. Organ Donor is there. Staines is there. Docadus is there. Anything Slade is there. But we have got a match, and there's a crushing blow. 346 for not much effort. Liu Kang, as J Mysterio would say, just poops damage. I literally heard him say that.
Wow. FTS Stab's looking quite comfortable at this far side of the screen. It's a couple chips out just to clear out this first round, but not taking anything too adventurous there.
I'm surprised that we aren't seeing an ill-tempered Cetrion shooting laser beams.
Oh, that was a cancelled teleport to Beast to stay on side, which it turned out in favor. Did get corner position.
Oh, nice little
Standing
staggers
two.
there.
Yeah.
That's not a stagger I've seen very often from Cetrion. I'm gonna get something going here. Fighting his way out of the corner is Oreo Milkshake. FTS Stabs puts him straight back in. Gets a bit of that Liu Kang pressure going. 9 frame staggers. Oh, into the Shaolin stance. Gets the overhead. Oh, more staggers. Cancel. Staggers. Liu Kang. He's getting canged.
Oh, that's a Liu Kang corner pressure, but you know she has got the best down 4 in the game, so you best be watching out for that. That is punishable, but unfortunately, Stabs is going to get punished there.
Oh,
And great
work
conversion
there
off
by
of that
Stabs.
projectile. Yeah, great
Clever work
conversion.
there by Stabs using that Liu Kang air projectile to get a bit of forward momentum there, and yeah, manages to take the first game on Oreo Milkshake here.
See, we got a couple new people have joined us on the Discord. That's awesome. Thank you guys for joining us there. I see we got Ganani. That's one of our Egypt pharaohs.
Yeah.
Edsta, the Katana loyalist, has joined in there. I see Kamalo as well. Thanks for coming through there, guys. Appreciate you joining our Discord. As I said earlier, we post a lot of our information there. So if you want to get involved, FGC Africa on Twitter, FGC_Africa. Our handles, you'll see them later. and then we're on the WhatsApps. We've got a couple of groups. which
0
you can
hour,
get
welcome
involved
to the chat. I haven't seen you here, but you here before, saying rocking some S tiers. Yeah, we've got some S tiers going on here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. 32 watching. Awesome stuff. Thank you guys.
Round 1, fight!
Okay, Kang versus Jackie FTS Stabs going up against Oreo Milkshake. Both of these guys tentative at the start of that round. Who's going to do what? Oh, Stabs cancels into that Shaolin stance and goes for the low immediately after the first hit. Stabs has got a great handle on that Shaolin stance. It's not always the easiest thing to sort of go into. FTS Stabs.
Right.
Closing out round 1 there against Oreo Milkshake. 1-2 into the forward 4. Oreo Milkshake wise to it. Gets himself a couple of hits on his own there. Oh, nice double block. Not capitalized on. Forward 4 staggers from Stabs. Finishes the string into some projectile shenanigans. Another nice little cancel out of the Shaolin stance. It'll be quite confusing if you're not ready for it. Oh, gets the 1-2 into the bicycle kick. Bicycle kick. Oh, yeah, that brutality. Homage to Mortal Kombat 1, guys. If I could give it an 11, I would.
Okay, Darkardus is how we got to pronounce it correctly, I believe. Darkardus, yeah.
Darkardus. Oh, did
he
we
says
just, did we
he
just
doesn't
get-
have WhatsApp. That's cool.
did we get
Discord and Twitter. Yeah. We post the registrations on Twitter and on Discord, so they go everywhere. But it's on a first come first serve basis, so you got to get in there like it's hot.
Yeah,
That's why the guys on the WhatsApp tend to fill it up very, very quickly. But just like that, Stabs moving on.
Stabs
And that's
moving
Oreo
on.
Milkshake out of
That
the
is-
tournament.
That is Oreo Milkshake. We will not be seeing him again in this milkshake. In this milkshake. In this tournament. Good job, dude. I think that's the first time he's been on stream. Not a bad showing by any stretch. So, yeah, dude, keep powering. We'll see you again soon.
Yes, definitely. Now, we are waiting on a certain match which is going to be delaying us. So I've asked them to please come and do that match on stream now, which would be Paddy the
Have they
Polar Bear
not
versus
played off
Buildup.
stream yet?
They still have not played off stream, and they need to play for us to advance.
Oh my
So
goodness
while
me.
I sort that out, could you please tell the people what today's stream is about and what's cooking?
Guys, here's what's cooking. Historic event for FGC Africa. We are running our first Steam Kombat Africa edition ever. So this is the first time you guys have seen PC players on Kombat Africa. So volume 32 going down in the history books. We've got some of the Steam community's finest players playing this evening, putting on a good show for you guys. So yeah, show them some love. I know that the Steam community is always showing the PS4 guys love, always in the chats for Kombat Africa, always in the chats on Charlie Wolf Gaming, always in the chats on AK Slay's channel as well. So, and if you don't know about any of those channels that I've just mentioned, Charlie Wolf Gaming, AK Slay, do yourselves a favor, go and subscribe to those channels. I know that AK Slay is in the chat, and I know that Charlie Wolf Gaming is also in the chat. So guys, if you want to punch yourselves, please go right ahead. Two pillars of the FGC Africa community, streaming weekly, Charlie Wolf Gaming and AK Slay. But guys, you are with FGC Africa this evening. Sheldzable, am I inviting these guys or?
So we are moving on. We have now got Mr. Jibs versus Paddy the Polar Bear. Those are going to be our. Unfortunately, Food Stamp is having net issues, and he is unfortunately taken a DQ.
Okay.
So we are moving along. If you could please invite Paddy the Polar Bear.
Done.
I have invited Mr. Jibs.
Dansky. Yeah, guys. So that is what is cooking and what is happening currently on the FGC Africa scene. We've got Mr. Jibs in the Koth already, waiting on Paddy the Polar Bear, otherwise known as Paddy the Polar Bear.
Getting a couple messages here. Oh, another person joining the Discord. Thanks, guys. It's awesome to see you out there joining our Discord. It's
Guys,
greatly
we've
appreciated.
got ourselves a match here. We've got ourselves a
We
match.
do indeed.
Guys, Paddy the Polar Bear, the Jax specialist, also has a Terminator going up against J Mysterio, the artist formerly known as Mr. Jibs.
There is our Facebook group. If you guys got the Facebook, as Charlie Wolf calls it.
The Facebook. I'm too old for this shit.
All right, J Mysterio going with his familiar face, that is Garrus, and Paddy sticking to his guns, staying with Jax.
Oh. Don't disconnect. Do not disconnect. I've got 8 millisecond ping with these boys. You'd love to see it.
You'd love to see it.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh, we've got
Right, a couple staggers. These guys are going to have to feel each other out.
We've got 2 purple dinosaurs on screen here, both rocking the Urple Snurples.
The Urples, the Urple Snurples. Damn, we just coming up with new words as we go along.
Hey, bro. That's
J
what those skins
making-
are called, the Urple Snurples.
J Mysterio making Paddy the Polar Bear's life absolutely hard.
Yeah, man, that sand trap is just a menace, especially when you're playing a character like Jax who relies on going forward. J Mysterio just says, no, sir. You know what? You can't move.
No, this is your side. This is where you live now.
That's where you live, right on that spot there, in my shifting sands of trapness.
Shifting Sands of Trapness is the new official name for the Garrus' sand trap.
I believe that that's the scientific name.
The scientific, surely.
Paddy the Polar Bear has got heated arms here, but J Mysterio gets himself out of the corner here, is going to look to establish the corner pressure of his own. Gets his turn there. Oh, throws him out of the corner. Oh, lovely work there by Paddy the Polar Bear. Oh, the Garrus crushing blow is not going to be nearly enough to kill, but this is going to put Paddy the Polar Bear under all sorts of pressure.
100%. And it's not the kind of pressure you want to be put in.
However,
But this is don't worry for that 10-frame fatal blow that's going to come your way.
We've got a 10-frame locked and loaded now.
Is he going to press it? Is
I
it
don't
going
think
to
he's
come
going
out?
to. I don't think at this stage he is going to.
Oh, he got breaking away there.
Oh! Without any resources to avoid the chip there, and no amount of blocking was going to save him from that little neutral jump kick by J Mysterio. Clever play.
Yeah, very clever play there. You can see Joe's just being fully mindful of the buttons he's pressing. Paddy obviously getting caught on the back end there.
Yeah.
Maybe Paddy can make some adjustment now going into the second match. If you guys didn't know, this is the first 2. We run it this way to keep it fresh and fast. But we are looking to start making it our first 3, but we may have to limit the amount of people that can play. But we are in the works.
Yes.
The team is discussing. And if you guys haven't yet, very important tournament that we've got going. Only available on PS4 though, is the Kombat Africa tournament, which we have used these exact volumes. The first 5 volumes of the new format that we have here called Kombat Africa. We had 8-man tournaments that ran, and the first 5 people that were in the regions that are included for this tournament got automatically seeded. We're then going to now have what we call a last chance qualifier for people to get those last 3 spots for another 8-man tournament, which will be first to 3 to win their share of, you tell them, Blion-o, how much money is it?
I'm not sure exactly, dude, but it's like, what is it, like 1,500,
I think?
I want to say
1,600?
1,600, yeah.
Yeah,
1,600
rand. Which is going to be speaking for the top 3 places. So I'm going to actually send that sign-up link straight to your guys' chat right there. If you want to
big
get
crushing
involved in
blow
it.
there. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, sign up for the Last Chance Qualifier to get yourself a spot in that 8-man Khan of Africa tournament, where not only will the Khan himself, Mr. Killjoy, be putting his title on the line, but there is some cash money up for grabs. 1,600 bucks being split between the top 3. Not evenly. You want to win so that you get the most money.
Yeah. Not evenly, that is the case, definitely. And basically, yeah, you just want to get registered for this last chance qualifier so that you can get into this tournament. That's basically the gist of it.
Some awesome stuff happening on stream here. Paddy the Polar Bear just managing to slow things down, starting to dictate the pace of this game. J Mysterio looking to apply a bit of pressure. Lovely counter there by Paddy the Polar Bear. Jib's a little bit trigger happy on the buttons. Paddy the Polar Bear catching him with a 9-frame mid. Has got himself a pretty good life lead here. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, are we going to see a KB? We are indeed. He's going to close it out with the KB, 350 damage, and 1-all is the score all of a sudden. Sheldzable, listen, dude. Listen.
Listen, I'm listening, I'm watching and
Listen.
listening, and I'm about to post it.
Listen, dude. Listen. It's 1-all
I'm
here.
listening.
It's 1-all here. It's 1-all. Paddy the Polar Bear against J Mysterio. Both these guys under all sorts of pressure to move on in this tournament. None more so, I would say, than J Mysterio, who went down. I have to say it. I have to mention that he went down to his rival Lord Ngoni on the winner's side. And now, looking at elimination in the face, Paddy the Polar Bear also looking at elimination in the face. Both these guys under a bit of pressure. J Mysterio taking his time at the character select screen. This is good. I like to see it. Taking stock. What can I do differently? How did Paddy the Polar Bear manage to get the better of my Garrus when I looked so comfortable in the first game? Let me think about it. He's got quite a few characters under his belt. And he goes for that very, very dangerous Shiva. Now, J Mysterio is a guy who actually plays Shiva properly. So we ain't going to see no stomp spamming. Or maybe we will. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool. But I'll tell you what, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, I've popped the
Oh, somebody has left.
I've popped the registration for Khan of Africa in the chat.
J Mysterio is having some connection issues. That's the second time he has left a cough. Mr. J Mysterio, if you can hear me, dude, what are you connected via? What are you connected via? Have you got the right things plugged into the right things? You're not Wi-Fi. You're not allowed to Wi-Fi. I'm going to try and get him back in here.
I've invited him as well.
I am going to get him back in here. Or you are.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So as you heard it, you know we've got lots of big tournaments going on. You know, next week, this Thursday, we've got a money match between Mr. Jibs, the person who's just left the cough, and none other than Mr. Deathstroke for I believe just over 1,000 rand.
Mr.
Whoever
Deathstroke.
wins takes it all. Yeah.
Mr. Deathstroke going to earn his lordship maybe on Thursday.
FGC Africa has got our weekly Kombat Africas, which has now got a Steam edition in rotation, which is awesome. Thank you guys for that suggestion. And then we got the big tournament, the Khan of Africa, which we took 5 weeks of the Kombat Africa volumes. If you guys go check the smash.gg tournament link, you'll see all the rules are on there. You know what the requirements are for entry, what you need to do to get it part of this tournament. I think we got close to 30 people already registered for it. So you want to get involved. Try to get those top 3 spots so you can get involved. And more than anything, come take part in Kombat Africa, because look what just happens if you do.
Yeah, guys.
You never know what happens.
This is certainly not the last time that we will be running a money tournament. Something that we do want to do quite regularly. So, guys, it really, really is worth signing up for Kombat Africa whenever those links come along. Because, top 5 have been automatically seeded. Last chance qualifier coming up very soon. What is it? 6th and 7th of March?
Yeah, the whole tournament runs over that weekend, Blion-o. So
the whole tournament, guys. The whole tournament. Where the Sheldzable, myself, Charlie Wolf Gaming, Parasarama. Match is happening here. Listen.
Yeah, let's go over there.
Listen.
Listen.
There's things happening here. Paddy the Polar Bear.
So yeah, we'll see
okay,
who can
so J
win that one.
Mysterio, after that disconnect, has decided not to go with the Shiva pick and has gone with his Cabal.
Hey, good to see, good to see. Yeah, so that's the word. And then there's another one that we're just waiting for the ink to dry on the paper.
Yes.
Before we say anything too much.
Yes, but guys, watch this.
I won't say anything too much on that one, but that one's very exciting. We're just waiting for the ink to dry before we say anything more about that. But what we can tell you is what FGC Africa is doing. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And here we go. This final match, one apiece. One of these guys wants to move on to face off against FTS Stabs. Alright, B. What's the word?
Well, I think that Paddy the Polar Bear is going to have to be very, very careful here. Cabal's going to play a completely different game to what Paddy the Polar Bear is probably used to by now in Geras. I think that Cabal is a character that probably suits J Mysterio's playstyle, just in your face all the time. Paddy the Polar Bear is going to have to find some way of slowing him down because in double quick time, J Mysterio has taken round 1 in this game 3. Loser of this game is out of the tournament. J Mysterio looking to move on and find his way back to the winners finals, the winners grand finals. Paddy the Polar Bear looking to do the same thing, getting a bit of jet pressure going here, lands the watcher grab into the restand, tries the same thing again. J Mysterio wise to it, getting those 1-1-1s going there. Cabal with just one of the most insane jumpings in the game. Polar Bear's got to be careful. Don't want to just meaty all the time.
J Mysterio with the always with the funny variation names. He's always making me laugh. This one's called Airborne Balas.
Airborne Balas. Hey, Secho Balas fast señor bien.
Oh, listen to this man.
This is you,
Listen, I've been out of the country too long to even try and attempt to make that sound good. So I'm just gonna do that live in
hang on. Paddy the Polar Bear coming back into this. Is this gonna kill?
One correct move.
No,
it's not. One correct move and this round could be his and could be all. Oh, couple staggers. Not enough.
Oh no, he needs to use the missiles. Oh, he manages to land the overhead. Oh my goodness. That was squeaky. Squeaky.
Squeaky bum time. Hashtag Charlie Wolf game.
Listen.
Oh, I can tell you what, J Mysterio is not going to be happy with that. He just wanted that round to be over, wanted to just carry on moving on in this tournament in the lower brackets. And Paddy the Polar Bear is saying, not today.
Not today. But J Mysterio making good inroads now. Oh, he gets that crushing blow, and that's going to do a demoralizing 300 damage. Having it all his own way at the moment. Only a true master? No.
not today, says.
Oh, the brutal.
Oh,
the brutal.
Your face has been brutally squished.
It's not Salt Series, but you do earn a 10 for your brutality. As is, of course, tradition in the African scene.
Now putting his arm in the pudding, as is tradition.
As is, of course, tradition.
If you guys do know what that is, please send it in the chat. I'm not going to give it away where that comes from, as is tradition. Now ripping off the Princess of Canada, Walking Dead. No, that's even better hint, as is tradition. All right, so that's
of course tradition. Guys, thank you. Paddy the Polar Bear, J Mysterio. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Right,
who we got next?
We got FTS Stabs, my teammate, going off against Mr. Jibs.
I'm going to give the people... Oh, Mr. Jibs, you can stay in there. He is staying in there. Well done, Mr. Jibs. He's more on it than I am. Okay, let's get Stabs in here.
see where he is. Where is he? There he is. I'm sending him an invite.
I've
It's
sent him an
been
invite.
sent.
Dude. Listen. Listen.
Double down. Double down, Oreo Milkshake. McFlurry.
Double down.
Sensational.
Double down.
Double down. Double down. Alright. Here we are in our losers semi-final. The winner of this goes into the losers final, where ideally that's where you want to be.
Yeah, let me give these guys a quick look at the old bracket here, which I'm going to have to refresh again. There we go. Huh? It was refreshed and now it's not refreshed.
Why you do this? Alright, so FTS Stabs is in the cough, J Mysterio is in the cough, both their pings looking beautiful. Say that 5 times fast.
Both their pings looking beautiful.
No, that's what I said. I said the whole thing. J Mysterio in the cough, FTS Stabs in the cough, both their pings looking beautiful. That, say it 5 times fast.
Nice one. I'm not going to do that.
Perpetual pronunciation.
The rain Spain. Yeah, well, I'm giving J Mysterio a score before he's even played here. That is not how this works.
Ooh, J Mysterio going with a
traditional hidden. Okay, he's obviously feeling a little bit confident now. We haven't seen that yet. Oh no! Now he's going to. I almost wrote FTS Stabs' name as Liu Kang.
So first impressions is both these guys have got a good zoning game for the full screen. Good pressure. I think that as a whole, Liu Kang would maybe be a better offset in the pressure game. You know, the staggers. Being that how flat he is on everything. Both these guys play very different styles.
Yeah.
Oh, my game just crashed.
Oh no.
But that's all good. I'm gonna leave you up to this one and get my game back open, and you can easily invite me down.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, guys, we've got FTS Stabs going up against J Mysterio. As the Sheldzable was saying, these guys play two very, very different play styles. I think that Stabs' patience could serve him quite well in this game. J Mysterio is going to have to be careful not to be too aggressive. As I said that, he lands, I think that's a forward two string. Frost with insane range. She can hit you from almost anywhere. You've got to be real careful. And just a neutral
Ready
type
for that invite from Afri-Kahn? Go into the match.
Yes. Okay, wait, I'll go as soon as this round is done.
Sure.
Good work there by J Mysterio managing to neutralize Liu Kang's zoning game somewhat. Get a little bit of zoning going on his own here with those annoying ninja stars. Nice ninja stars. Scientific name. Both these guys in Fatal Blow territory. Stabs is going to have to be careful. Frost being able to land it from anywhere on the screen. But J Mysterio playing a patient game here, which is great. Just going to chip out Stabs with those ninja stars. Oh, Stabs running out of resources. And the timer kills him in the end.
Round 2, fight.
FTS Sheldzable, you have been invited, sir.
Thank
you, great round there played by Mr. Jibs. I know that you didn't get to see much of that, but showing a lot of patience in that first round.
Thank you very much, Blion-o. I'm on my way back.
I really like what J Mysterio is doing here. Has completely switched up his play style. Starting to get a little bit comfortable here and starting to get that aggressive game going. Stabs with that typical walk back and space out his opponent and come in and punish. Interesting game here. Suffice to say, I think that Frost is going to win a zoning battle here. J Mysterio putting the ninja stars to great use. Oh! And the out of nowhere fatal blow that I said he has to be careful for hits! I don't know if this is going to kill, but it's going to be super close. J Mysterio is going to go straight into those ninja stars again and chip him out. There we go. Oh, he doesn't have bar to amplify, unfortunately. Manages to close it out with a down 1. That was an impressive showing by J Mysterio. Had a game plan going into that, stuck to it, and it worked. FDF Stab's going to have to make some adjustments now.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure he will. Just obviously look at the match that he just played. Try not to get too frustrated with the result, and come back to that match again. I think Liu Kang's a good option for this fight.
Oh.
You know, he could play it completely different with a different character. It'll be interesting to see what he does, whether he decides to stay with Liu Kang and play that zoning battle, or whether he's going to. I don't know why J Mysterio is hiding. Like he has to stay from.
Yeah, I hope that he hasn't. I hope that he hasn't cocked it up.
Yeah. Else, you know what that equals? You lose a round.
You do lose.
You
a
lose a
round.
match. So yeah. There we go.
He must have heard us, making sure that he, making sure.
Okay,
Just
it's
make sure.
interesting. Yeah, interesting pick here from Stabs. Now he's gone with you know, what I would say one of his strongest characters, and arguably was one of the strongest characters in the game for a good period of time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
If you're not ready for the schmicks, this shit will own you. So, I think J Mysterio probably fully aware of it. But
Well,
let's see how he takes onto
J
it when,
Mysterio is also a Shang
with Liu
name,
Kang.
or I'm pretty sure Shang was J Mysterio's first main, so he's going to know some of the shenanigans. But as you've just mentioned, Stabs with a super dangerous Shang. So I like that he rocks the ball and skin as well.
Gotta go AG, gotta go AG.
Oh,
Right, so he had an option. He now has an option for full screen zoning. Trying to look now for an option to pressure, but bad with there. But lucky doesn't need to punish. Good opportunity here for a punish. This is it.
Oh, he's plus on that.
Plus. Yes, he
Should
is.
have known that. Plus again, J
Shang Tsung.
Mysterio not pressing this time.
Shang Tsung with T-Rex arms versus that down tube. This should be
Did you just say that Shang Tsung with T-Rex arms?
yes, 100%. Did you see that down tube that he whipped completely? Anyways, great 45% combo coming in from 42. Let me say what I need to say. Obviously, just let me say my commentary. I'm trying to. Right. So there we go. That's the alternate zoning that we were wanting to see Stabs use with Shang Tsung. Secured that round, but now he's obviously without fatal blow. Now he needs to put that pressure back on J Mysterio.
Yeah, Stabs is going to want to play that spacing game he does so well.
Wake up buttons there. Goes for the armor breaker. I think he was going to break, but he didn't actually have any armor breakers available to him. Gets caught for low. This is going to be a full combo.
Oh, super clean conversions there by J Mysterio. Nice stuff.
Definitely.
Final round, fight.
Alright. Stabs
Oh,
in
yo.
the corner position. Goes for the YOLO slide. Maybe J Mysterio fully aware that was coming. No breakaway. Good jump over. Oh, the secret. And J Mysterio knows about it. There, he can duck that last bit of that string. And great cancel there. Trying to keep the pressure on J Mysterio. There we go. This is the opportunity for a full combo unless he breaks. He does not.
That's 295 damage for that. Lovely conversion by Stabs. Mysterio protecting himself and getting a bit of zoning going on his own. Can mutate that advance from Frost. Get yourself a tidy down to crushing blow. Oh, what's that?
Flawless.
Mini back?
I think it was just a standard noosh. Just trying to see if he was gonna zone. You're gonna call it mini bag. Looking to zone him out. Doesn't want any of it. Unfortunately, he's going to get zoned out, and a straightforward with punish is going to take out Stabs. Great showing from Stabs there. Good composure.
From Mr. Jibs.
From Stabs. I mean, Stabs is obviously out of the tournament, but Jibs, you know, obviously going in with the game plan, and Stabs obviously being now out of the tournament. Yeah, and great showing a whole bunch of characters. Both these guys have been playing multiple different characters this evening.
Yeah.
Jibs moving on in the losers bracket, maybe looking for that run back.
Yeah, 100%, man. Dude, that was a very impressive game by Mr. Jibs, I must say. Showed a lot.
2-1 or 2-0?
Sorry.
2-1 or 2-0?
I think it was a 2-0.
Okay. All right. So Stabs could leave. I'll get Jimmy in now.
Yeah, that was a great game. I was very impressed by Jibs' play in that one. Showed really good patience. Like you always say, dude, go into each match with a game plan, and it looked like he had a game plan. Super impressive. Super duper impressive. Okay, cool. So now we've got Jim Chori going up against Mr. Jibs. Mr. Jibs, sorry, J Mysterio. I'm just calling him Mr. Jibs now because he's Mr. Jibs in Smash.gg. He is in the Koth. I'm going to invite Jim Chori. No, I'm not.
Chori's already here, pal.
You already have.
Listen.
Listen.
All right, let's have a look at what's happening in chat there. GG's FTS Stab says to Jibs, that's great to see. Good sportsmanlike conduct in the chat. You love to see it, guys. We are all friends here, so that's the goal. Paddy still gets a 10 for being a very sweaty clutch. 10 out of 10. I'm seeing a whole bunch of chats here. Welcome, everyone. Everyone's still taking part in the chat.
Guys, thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah. Well, J Mysterio going for the exact character you wanted to see there.
Sheldzable, it is a characteristic of the PC scene. These are just good dudes, man. There's not a lot of toxicity or salt or anything unless it's just sort of pure banter. Steam community, man, a lot of love. Thank you guys so much for being with us.
A lot of love in this community, that's for sure. All right, we got the Stompus, the Queen, they call her, versus Jim Chori's Jumping Jacks, who we've seen throughout this tournament doing extremely well. Can this Jax deal with the version of these thighs mop?
These
Shiva.
thighs mop. Old faithful variation of J Mysterio has been rocking it for a very long time. We'll be super comfortable with it. Character, the old dragon stance with, what is it, like 20 frames more stance up? What do you do?
So much.
Oh, the breakaway. This is going to be death, I believe.
It should be.
It is. He broke. It was death. Death as soon as he broke. Lovely work there by Jim. Great presence of mind. Just a crash and blow as well. Cash is out.
Charlie Wolf in the chat saying Jib's going for the Queen. That's right, the Queen. But the Queen just got Jax.
Here's the thing, dude. All Jibs needs to do is start doing that, and I think he's looking at a grand final. Shiva, you cow.
Good cow.
This character. I don't think any character has tilted as many combatants as Shiva has in the history of MK11.
Clicking on the WhatsApp groups, guys are just literally just posting their, either their rage quits or their, their absolute destroying of a Shiva. It's either one or the other. Either you're getting destroyed or you're the one doing the destroying. It's no one or the other. Yeah.
Morgan confirming she is the Queen of Salt. She is, dude. She totally is. Oh, that setup. Hashtag, why did NRS do this?
Evening RDW, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in.
Here's my feeling on the matter, Sheldzable. On the stomp in particular. There are moves that have been banned from competitive play. The teleport stomp should be banned from competitive play. But Jim Bob, while I was saying that, has managed to mop these thighs. Mop.
See that? I did see that. I did see that. Look, you know what? For me, I personally think that Cetrion needs a nerf. I don't think Shiva does. I think. What's happened to your score?
Where'd my score go? Just disappeared.
I don't know.
That's odd.
Was it on the stream? Has it now disappeared?
No, it's disappeared from OBS. Hashtag OBS. Why did you do
I
this?
can see it on OBS. Wait, let me check the stream.
That's all right. I'm going to.
I see it,
I'm just gonna make a quick plan here, bro. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Oh no, it is.
It is the end of the world. All right, guys,
it's the
I'll
end of
tell
the
you
world.
the score. The current
end the stream, bro. It's
the
the end
current
of the
score
world.
is 1-0 to Jim Chori. Okay, that's the current score.
J Mysterio taking a bit of time to think about what he is going to do next. I think that when you pick Shiva and you lose, gives you something to think about. There we go. Scores are back. Equilibrium has been restored to the universe.
All right. Looks like J Mysterio is going for the Khan. The Khan pick.
Hey, whoa.
The Cudgel of Khans.
Whoa.
And Afri-Kahn.
No. Kotal ain't no Khan.
Are you gonna try and tell me he is a Khan?
Kotal ain't no Khan.
He is a Khan. He was a Khan.
Well, if he is a Khan, he's the most feeble Khan there ever was.
He was. Did you even play Mortal Kombat X storyline?
Yes, I did.
And was he not a good Khan?
No, he wasn't.
He was a great Khan.
He was
Oh
a
my god.
horrible dictator. They were much better.
Shao
under
Kahn
Khan's
was.
rule.
Oh my god! How dare you? How dare you?
Alright, dude,
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
upset
match, yeah.
You're upsetting me here. You're gonna make me Cotality commentary. Blasphemy, Brian.
Getting all of those. I don't answer to my government name.
You're gonna get government named,
Listen.
Brian.
Nah! So cheeky. Alright guys, we've got a match here. J Mysterio was making inroads there, but Jim Chori doing the Jim Chori special, unleashing the fatal blow. He's going to put J Mysterio under all sorts of pressure here. Arms are heated. Is it the grab? Is it the missiles? Oh! Lovely work there by J Mysterio. Goes to the kitty pounce and manages to close that out. And now the very, very dangerous Jack's fatal blow no longer a factor in this game.
Great, I guess, touch play. Great sight of play there from J Mysterio. The man clearly wants to run back. You want to see it because it's going to be happening again on Thursday. If the man can get past this match right here, this is our losers final for everyone joining in right now. Right after this, we're going to be going into our winners final, so you want to stay tuned.
There's Rama in the chat saying Jim Chori things. Jay with Oreo saying he's laughing his ass off. He knows I'm right. He knows I'm right. And guys, in double quick time, J Mysterio has taken the second game, and we're down to a final game. He's got blood all over his face. Oh, he does on my screen anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't mind. Alright guys, if you're just joining us for the first time, drop a like on the video. I see 45 of you guys have really liked the video. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
That is awesome.
Share the video with your auntie, share it with your uncles.
Guys,
tell them, hey, look, we're playing Mortal Kombat. Come listen to two guys talk about absolutely rubbish.
Tell them listen.
Listen.
Tell them listen. Listen. There's Mortal Kombat going on here.
Just tell them that like Shao Kahn is the true Khan.
Exactly. Did you mean to say that?
And then they'll be like, I'm not. No, I didn't. I meant to say it.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Guys, we are reaching the business end of Kombat Africa Volume 32, the first ever Steam edition of Kombat Africa. So if you know anybody who isn't here, who should be watching the last few matches of the stream, get them in here. Send them a message saying, hey, there's quality Mortal Kombat going on here. We're about to go into grand finals after this match, which is the losers finals. The winner of this match going on to meet Lord Deathstroke, Mr. Deathstroke, hasn't earned his lordship just yet. Jim Chori, look at that sun just eating away at his life bar. Manages to get a bit of momentum going here. Jim Chori bringing aggression here, seems to be working for him. Oh, J Mysterio, clever, puts himself in that sun, gets a bit of healing action going on.
A cheeky shit.
Feel the sun's power. Round 2, fight.
Solly, I haven't said hello to you yet. I apologize, my friend. Hello, Mr. Soul, an OG of the Steam WhatsApp group. We miss you, buddy.
Yeah, everyone in chat, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we got, looks like Joe's putting great pressure on Jim Chori in the corner there. Looks like he wants to get out. Whips his grab over there.
Another, I must point out another funny variation name there by J Mysterio. Jade's boy toy.
The man clearly pays attention to his Mortal Kombat lore. There's that overhead that
Oh, he commits.
Oh!
Oh, Jim.
Great presence of mind there from J Mysterio just to wait for an opportunity to beat him up.
This is not over. This is not over. Squeaky bum time. This is over. It's over.
My favorite thing to see is a good old dick punch for the win.
The humble dick punch for the win.
The humble.
What is happening here? Is J Mysterio? Oh, this is a great fatality. Ouch. Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh, damn. Ouch.
Fatality.
I think he's dead.
Kombat
I think he's
Maybe
dead.
just a little bit. Just a little.
I think he's dead.
Dead. Alright, guys. While we get prepared for our Steam final, I'm busy sending out our plugs. Please, go ahead and send it yourselves as well if you want to.
J
I'm gonna
Mysterio
drop
gets
some
to
links.
stay in the cough. Now, here's an interesting one, Sheldzable. J Mysterio has played, if I'm not mistaken, in the last 3 matches in a row. So, does this work in his favor? Does he go into a grand final warmed up? Lord Ngoni or Lord Deathstroke maybe getting a bit cold
if
in the interim?
if anything, both of you guys have had really good runs. So if we're looking at Lord Deathstroke, he had Rival to start with, then Jivs, which is now the official run back, then he had Jim Chori. So, maybe a bit of a shorter run, but Mr. Jivs had to take on Oreo Milkshake, had to take on Ngoni, then went down to Loser Side, had to take on Paddy the Polar Bear, then Stabs, then Jim Chori. So if anything, I think, playing a lot of matches he's definitely got blood in his, blood on the nose, ready to go. Yeah. So he's got a 5, the 5 matches under his belt, and in double quick time, guys. Just so you know that this is a first to 3 now.
Yes, grand finals,
we need to make
first to 3.
we need to make these guys aware. I hope they are aware.
I'm sure that they
just
are. It
DM
does
them.
say so on all the posters and all the stuffs. Guys, Mr. Jibs
Just
on
DM
the
me, Gordon,
losers-
just in case.
Mr. Jibs on the loser side of this, he is going to have to reset the bracket if he's looking to take volume 32 of Kombat Africa. Lord Deathstroke just has to win 3 games. Win 3 games to take bragging rights into Thursday's money match and confidence and momentum and all that stuff. So, everything to play for here, guys. This is a little taste of things to come. If you didn't know already, Charlie Wolf Gaming hosting FGC Africa's first ever money match. These 2 guys are going to be going at each other hell for leather come Thursday for over 1,000 shmee. 1,000 schmeckles.
1,000 rons, as they say back home. Hey, 1,000 rands. They're going to be competing for. Guys, talking about money tournaments. Kombat Africa is presented with community involvement and some community sponsors. We've got 1,600 rand tournaments to split over the top 3 positions. We have a last chance qualifier on the 6th of March. Come tune in if you haven't. It's the pinned comment on the YouTube chat. Sign up, come be involved. But let me stop talking. Blion-o, here we are.
Here we
The
are
run
in
back.
the finals, grand finals. Deathstroke going up against Mr. Jivs. Deathstroke on the winner's side. Mr. Jivs on the loser's side. In fact, let me actually put that into their names so that the peeps know.
You guys are unaware of how double elimination tournament works. I know that Elder B has explained it, but because J Mysterio is on the loser's side, he needs to knock Lord Deathstroke down to his level.
Yep,
And to do that, he needs to beat him
reset
3 times. Indeed. On that note,
Fight.
Lord Deathstroke cashed out a bunch of his crushing blows, and he grabs out another one, as I said, yeah.
Well, he's definitely got a statement to make here. J Mysterio trying to get a bit of pressure going.
Great character knowledge from Ngoni to know to completely just jump as soon as that grab comes out.
Yeah, falling victim to the unblockable there, allowing J Mysterio to...
Oh, all 10 scare myself. Me and Blion-o are busy watching the game while you guys are watching it. We're supposed to say things.
Yeah,
Alright.
sorry, I'm engrossed here. Kitty pounce lands both these guys under a bit of pressure here. Oh, the unblockable is interrupted just at the very last split second there.
Oh, great. Oh, yes, the sun. Praise the sun.
Challenge an hashtag.
You challenge an hashtag.
Final round.
Not today. Not today, says J Mysterio.
Not
Alright.
today. Okay, guys, round 3 of game 1. J Mysterio on the loser's side, Lord Deathstroke on the winner's side in this grand finals. Dudes, if you guys, once again, know anybody who should be here who is not, send them a link. We're in the grand finals. This is the last match of the evening, guys. At 25 minutes past 10 on a Monday night. Thank you guys so much for doing this. Oh, that's going to be punished. That's going to be a crush. Cash this out for some big damage. Lord Deathstroke knows not to break against Kotal because that's going to hurt real bad. Gets the overhead. Oh, the down 2 crushing blow. He could finish it. He could finish it here. No bar to break away. Game 1 to J Mysterio.
Oh, great showing there.
Was that bags? Was that bags?
Might have been mini bags. A little bit of mini bags.
Let me see. Oh yeah, definitely bags, bro. There can be no doubt that those were bags.
Watch the bags. Chat, can you guys, everyone in the comments, can you confirm, was that
It
bags?
was definitely bags. I watched it back. I have no
don't know.
doubt in my mind. Definitely bags.
I'm just posting these on the live stream boards. Got to get some promos out there, boys. I'm doing it. You do it too. Why not?
Do it. Izzy Stains saying definitely a bag. Donovan in the chat saying Jivs is brewing some tea there. Absolutely, dude.
Scorpion.
Those were bags. Charlie Wolf Gaming confirming those were definitely some ShopRite bags. Charlie Wolf Gaming, guys, hosting these two in a money match this coming Thursday on the ever popular Salt series. Do not miss it. These guys are going at it in a winner takes all money match, over 1,000 Rand on the line. It's going to be fire. Don't miss it. Charlie Wolf Gaming, guys. But we're here on FGC Africa. Kombat Africa Volume 32, first ever Steam Edition Grand Finals. J Mysterio going up against Lord Deathstroke. Lord Deathstroke doing something odd with the interactable there. Gets punished for it. J Mysterio getting some damage totals out there. Looking to apply some quarter pressure. Nice interrupt there by Lord Deathstroke.
What choice to bring out the sun there, AP?
Brings it out. Scorps getting a bit of a tan.
Ryan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, my thing froze. Alright, good to see. Alright, Ngoni getting a good punish. Good corner options. Wake up buttons there coming from J Mysterio. Oh, goes for the super unsafe. Why did he make that choice?
Why,
Ngoni,
indeed?
why?
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 Listen, Ngoni's gonna sit there and eat that up quickly. Thank you, I will take my round.
Yeah. J Mysterio handing Deathstroke a round on a silver platter there, but the fatal blow is now not a factor in this game, so J Mysterio can take some comfort in that.
Definitely. Working the second round quite well, but
Puts a totem out right in Scorpion's face, also not the best idea. Oh, manages to get that unblockable now. Even one totem really does wonders for Kota's damage.
see J Mysterio not looking to get hit with that full screen spear because that's going to lead straight to fatal blow. Taking his time, but there it is. I said it, don't want to get hit by it, and then the man does. Curse the commentator's curse. Ugh.
Curse the
Hate it.
commentary.
Whoa,
Wolf Gaming
chat
saying
up.
RDW17, give this guy some coaching. Wolf Gaming throwing a bit of shade at J Mysterio here. You don't impress me, as they would say on Champions of the Realms.
Damn.
Damn.
Good option there to go for the grab, and that brings him to 1-1.
1-1 in this grand finals. First to 3. Lord Ngoni, or Lord Deathstroke, evening it up.
RDW in the chat saying, I will quote Andy who quoted Goldbanks, never chase a Scorpion player.
Never chase a
Grab.
Scorpion player. Wiser words have never been
Grab.
spoken.
Yeah, that's true. J Mysterio giving a solid 3 for that performance. FTS stabs in the chat saying grabbed out of a fatal blow. Anar pain.
Pain.
Anar pain.
Anar pain.
Basically, it's just pain and pain.
It's pain
Double
and pain.
pain. Directly translated to pain.
Ouch pain.
Pain and ouch. Ouch the pain.
Ouch pain. I thought that
Donor.
I thought that RDW17 in the chat there was offering to send a quote to J Mysterio for some coaching.
You want to see it, eh?
I've
You want to
put
see
a-
it.
I've put an idea in your head there. RDW17, I want commission, bro. J Mysterio taking his time at the character select screen again. Just gonna make sure that he makes the right character pick here. Devora, no? What is the name? Geras. J Mysterio whipping out all his mains here. I haven't seen his Shang, but then again, I don't see him play Shang too often anymore. We've got the Geras here.
What is he using on for?
Excuse me?
We've gone for Aladdin. We got Aladdin.
The Urple Snurple.
The purple Urple Snurple Aladdin. There we go.
Snaps.
There we go.
There's many bags.
Drifting sand. So is the sands through the hourglass. So is the days. Mr. Jiv's laughs. Great flawless block there into instant punish.
Some stuff there by Mr. Jivs. It's a bit of Geras pressure going on here. Geras with those monster pokes. Oh. More than
That
warning
grab.
wise to the command grab. And he's been frozen in time. Double down 2.
Just a little too quick on his down into his sand trap.
Just a little quick. What was the scientific name for the shifting sands there? I can't remember.
Oh, we had a good name. What was it?
Sandy trappy vibes. I don't know. I can't remember.
Sandy Trapper vibes. That works for me.
Sandy trappy vibes.
682 health left on
Oh, Deathstroke.
Deathstrokes.
Rocking 6 points of health. Take him.
as
J
quick as it can.
Mysterio setting himself up quite nicely here. Looking pretty comfortable in that round.
Oh, odd wake up there. Going for the tech grab, but he's getting the down poke first, which means it's not going to land.
Yeah. That has to be blocked for that tick throw to land, as you should know.
You didn't. Welcome to your tech session.
Welcome to your tick session. Tick grabs will land on block, not on hit. Oh, lovely use of the sand teleport there. Can do some big damage. And some
corner
corner
carry.
pressure.
But this is Scorpion, which means absolutely nothing.
It means nothing. I don't even know why it's here.
Catching out. Yes, he
Ow.
is. This is gonna tick, 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 tick. Just watch that melt bar melt. There we go, down to five health. He cannot get hit. What is he gonna do? Great option.
He does have the fatal blow option now. Oh,
One big punch. One big
Little
punch.
bit.
All it takes.
a little bit enthusiastic there. Goes for the jump in.
Final round.
Lord Deathstroke with a clever roll. And then the humble dick punch. Close out. Round 2. Grabbed. Sand comes out. Into the sand trap. Oh, big dump.
great.
Crush.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a shitload.
You
Oh
heard it,
wow,
guys.
look at the corner carry.
41%. It did. It hurt a shitload.
Oh, here we go. Getting caught at full screen again. But yeah, he's gonna have to cash this out a bit early. And
Yeah.
the problem is that he's double enhanced. The scaling on this is probably gonna be ridiculous. He used 2 bars and fatal blow, and he only got
51% for
3.
2
Yeah.
bars.
Oh,
You
that's
hate
good.
to see it. J Mysterio is still in a good position to close this one out.
He does indeed. There's
And
no
he does.
escaping that. 2-1.
J Mysterio
2-1.
2-1 up in this grand final.
One match, should I say, away from resetting that bracket, Blion-o.
One match away from resetting the bracket. Lord Deathstroke's going to have to take some time, I think, at the character select screen and think what he needs to do to nullify this Garrus. Once again, dude, super impressed by how clean Jibs is on his buttons. When he does have the opportunity, he does not miss much, and I think that Jibs has left the game. Yeah, he has. Jibs' connection, a little bit of an issue tonight. Where did he go?
That's at least when he gets in, it's stable.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's at least that's the case. You know.
Is he gone?
Um,
Maybe, I think his game might have crashed.
Yeah, it looks like he's gone. Well, he's one match up. So
He's gone.
while I've got you guys out, and Brian is, the government names, Blion-o is sorting out the man himself to get back into this set. If you can just wait for us to get that sorted, put us on the loading screen there, Blion-o.
On the camera screen. So that they can
Yeah, if you want,
see us.
that's fine.
Yeah, very. The peeps have got to see our faces.
Got to see the peeps? Yeah, sure. If you guys haven't yet, I'm going to go through all the socials again. We're going to do this whole trip one more time.
One
You
more
guys
time.
ready?
One more time.
We are on Twitter,
James Terry is
FGC,
back.
at FGC_Africa. Follow us there. You want to get involved in these streams? We've now got PS4 and PC in the rotation, which means you can get the sign up links there. You can get the sign up links on Discord. You can get the sign up links on WhatsApp. DM me or Brian on Twitter. DM me on Discord. DM any one of us. Charlie Wolf, AK Slay, the Mad Titan, Parasurama. DM. We'll get you involved. We'll
Guys,
get you
if
involved.
you are looking for our Twitter handles, they are below our faces, as I've just pointed out. Or you can catch us FGC Africa at FGC Africa on Twitter.
That's exactly that. And if you haven't yet, there is our brand new tournament coming to you guys live on the 6th of March, last chance qualifier. It is the Khan of Africa tournament. Who can dethrone the current Khan of Africa, which is our one and only AI Killjoy? If you haven't yet played him, you'll know he is hard to beat. So come join the tournament. We got a bunch of people already seated in the tournament who can get their fair share and get that title as FGC Africa's Khan of Africa. Well, in double quick time, we're back into it. Hey Blion-o.
We're back into it, dude. J Mysterio has rejoined us. His computer crashed.
Don't complain. Garrus.
Just the PC things.
Which has probably given Deathstroke a bit of time to
Kodos
think about what is happening there. I've just got to swap their names over now. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm too lazy. Is that unprofessional of me, Sheldzable? suppose it is.
Nah, I think he'll be alright.
Will be okay? No,
Wiley, the registration link is in the pinned chat. That just so you guys know, the rules are on there. You can see that tournament is specifically for Sub-Saharan. I know that you are part of our Ghana region, so just a heads up. There is country limitations for that tournament, but watch this space. We have got a big North following that will be with you soon. We are going to be doing tournaments for the North, West, and Central Africa very soon.
Yeah. Guys, Kombat Africa is coming to the north very, very soon. So watch this space, as the Sheldzable has just said.
Alright, J Mysterio staying with that big dick energy, as his name is called. Mr. Deathstroke changing over to Mama Blade, and really suffering this round here, because that's going to be a round in J Mysterio's favor. He's 1 round away from resetting this bracket.
He is 1 round away from resetting the bracket. Did you just say that? I think I just heard that.
You heard it correctly, Alter B.
Listen.
Listen.
Guys, J Mysterio looking to reset this bracket. Take it all the way.
Alright, I want to say bad breakaway there, because he ends up ending the onion ring's crushing blow, not falling for that overhead, but trying to interrupt the onion ring stagger. He knows that that is punishable. He's going to get some full damage here, unless he breaks, which he does not.
Oh, and all sorts of corner pressure coming from J Mysterio now. This is exactly where he wants Deathstroke. Oh,
That's the pressing buttons.
What?
Don't be pressing buttons now. Don't be pressing buttons now.
Oh, that mechanic. Okay, he's not quite dead yet. He is now. Alright, guys, this is going to a final round here. J Mysterio still looking to reset this bracket. Can do it if he just wins 1 more round. Lord Deathstroke does not want to let that happen. Alright, Sonya cancelling to zone game. Onion rings, super dangerous. Got that mix.
Got that schmix.
Looks like Lord Deathstroke is really starting to feel comfortable here with Sonya. Yes, very comfortable indeed.
2-2. Damn. These guys are definitely swinging. Guys, we have got a match here. It is going down. J Mysterio 1 match away from resetting the bracket. Lord Deathstroke wanted to say, I do not want to play.
Guys, Charlie Wolf Game saying in the chat that these guys are swinging. Thursday is set. Guys, this is a very nice little precursor to, as I've said before, FGC Africa's first money match being hosted by Charlie Wolf Gaming on the Salt series, where these two will be going at each other first to 10 on Thursday. So this game holds a little bit of significance right now. I think whoever wins this goes into Thursday's match with quite a bit of momentum, and obviously the prestigious title of being a Kombat Africa champion.
A big thank you to everyone here. During our stream, we've got another 10 subscribers, so thank you guys all for doing that. That's really fantastic. Thank you all. Make your predictions in chat. Make your predictions. Who's it going to be? Is it Deathstroke or is it J Mysterio? Give us D's and J's in the chats.
D's and J's. And we're talking about tonight, not necessarily Thursday.
Although this is just coincidental that they've managed to reach each other in the grand finals of Kombat Africa's Volume 32, sorry.
Yeah, I think a little bit of poetry in motion going on there. Oh, nice little 6th frame down 1.
Oh, good caught the low. Good conversion there from Mr. Deathstroke.
Oh, Tries
Oh,
to block
gets-
that overhead, but gets caught by the crushing blow. Onion ring. Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Jibs. Or J Mysterio.
Just another casualty.
Not the right
Great
choice,
choice
there.
there.
Round 2.
Not the right choice at all.
Needs to bounce back from this, as he'll need this final these next 2 rounds to reset the bracket. The one he's run away with it.
Gordy now on tournament point and looking pretty comfortable. J Mysterio looking to get a momentum going here. Backs himself into the corner. Puts Ngoni or Deathstroke into the corner. Let's turn back. Very nice there. Oh, big crush. And now the momentum has shifted. J Mysterio will want to close this round out quite soon.
Just staying up there, blocking them, not wanting to risk the factor of neutral duck. Just staying far away, setting up his sand trap, setting up his options.
Deathstroke
A couple
doing
hits
very
away.
good job of not pushing on the sand clone explosion. Gear is super duper plus when that thing explodes.
Stereo going for a round interactable.
Oh, that is
shit.
it, guys. I think that Ngoni was just waiting for that.
J Mysterio going for the interactable rather than
Oh, the turbo bags. The turbo bags.
no option to break away. The turbags, you love to see it. What a precursor, Blion-o. What a great set of matches.
Dude, that grand final was every bit as good as I thought it was going to be. I was secretly hoping for a reset bracket just because I needed to see more. But that was hype. That was listen, bro, listen.
Listen.
That was hype.
That was super hot, super hot. Well done to all the players this evening, and especially obviously to our finalists, Lord Deathstroke.
No.
Not Lord Ngoni. Not Lord Ngoni yet.
He hasn't
he's
earned it
yet-
yet. He wins the first to 10 on Thursday, it's his. But he is Volume 32 champion.
Yeah, I said to you, I had a little bit of hindsight. Is my man who loves to drink and play is Ngoni. I wore his Captain Morgan hat. That was the insider knowledge there, if
I
anyone was
see.
wondering.
And now we know. Charlie
Now you know.
Gaming confirming that was a great show. Guys, thank you guys so much to all the participants, all the guys who have been rocking the chat. We haven't had less than 30 guys in there, so that's always nice to see the PC community coming in full force and supporting. Guys, Kombat Africa Volume 32, as I've said before, we made a bit of history tonight. It was the first Steam edition of Kombat Africa, so Volume 32, quite a special one. And Ngoni, Deathstroke, our first Steam edition Kombat Africa champion, taking it 3-2 over J Mysterio.
50 likes, guys. Thanks for that. Yeah, great set of matches. Great showing from all the Steam members tonight. GG's to everyone. Big shout outs to our admin team helping out in the chat. Guys, you know where to be. I'm gonna do the plugs one more time for you at FGC_Africa on Twitter. We're on Twitch as well, but we get in there mainly YouTube. You can follow us there. We've got a Discord. I popped it in the chat earlier. I'll pop it one more time. We have another tournament coming up by FGC Africa called the Afri-Kahn of Africa. Please check that out. It is. You can see it on our Twitter. All the links are there, ready to go.
Yep.
You can sign up, check out the rules, see which countries are included. It's a big one, so don't get disappointed when you sign up and your country's not included. We are doing Sub and East Africa, but we have got some North, Central, and West Africa stuff in the works.
Yes.
What else is there to say? Yeah, join those socials, follow us. You can get involved, you can play on our streams, and get ready for it. Hold it B.
Yeah, if you are on the PS4 and you have not signed up for the last chance qualifier for the Afri-Kahn of Africa, do it. Do it now. Do it right now. Do it right now. Guys, it has been an absolute pleasure to host you all for Volume 32 of Kombat Africa. Sheldzable, thank you so much for joining me. Dude, we are out of here.
Gunner. Hells to the yeah. Guys, GG's. Peace out.
Cheers, folks.